Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
Oh, man. What's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of True Capitalist Radio. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I know that, maybe everybody's got a little bit of a bad case of the Mondays. But pep yourself up. You're listening to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire, and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And, of course, for all you fat jelly-ass bones that are too lazy to open up another goddamn window in your browser, we got all kinds of little tweet buttons, little Facebook like buttons, Google Plus buttons, share this buttons underneath the player there, all right? Use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click for... I'm going to calm my ass down for a second, all right? I got to calm my ass down. I know that I'm getting myself a little bit high-strung. For Christ's sake, I'm starting to do these shows in a little bit more frequency. All right, it's not like I'm getting any younger. I'm getting older, for Christ's sake. As a matter of fact, I've been looking at the comments at all these despicable YouTube videos. Actually, some of them are actually in favor of yours truly, but there are most of them out there that are just trying to make me look like a complete and utter jerk-off. All right, but the comments with him say that,
oh, my God, he sounds so much younger back then. He sounds so much younger, and he sounds like he's not, like, sick sounding.
Whatever the hell it is, hey, you want to know why I sound older? You want to know why I sound older? It's because of you pieces of crap. So anyway, before I get to anything else any further, folks, let me calm my ass down, and let me remind everybody that this is episode number 221 episodes of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast have gone by. And let me tell you, and we're just going to keep on trucking, aren't we? Woo! As a matter of fact, before I even get into the markets, give me some drink. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. As a matter of fact, I've been trying to take a little bit of a break on the liquor, so to speak. You know what I mean? Those liquor spirits, the hard liquor. I've actually been consuming beer, for Christ's sake. I mean, actually, beer is rather good. It's a pleasant beverage, in my personal opinion. And, of course, before I open this beverage, I want to remind everybody who's listening to me, you've got to be over 21 in the United States to consume an alcoholic beverage. Of course, I believe in the UK, all you got to do is be 18 or something of that nature. I mean, what's the legal age in Ireland? Like 8? I don't know. But whatever it is, here in America, it's 21. Just want to reiterate that before any of these goddamn, these groups start criticizing me for promoting alcoholic consumption to minors out here. All right, you got to be over 21, all right? It's an adult beverage, all right? Jesus Christ. I know, but hey, I actually had tweets about this. I've actually had emails about this crap. So anyway, without any further ado, let me go ahead and open up my beer here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. And let me tell you something right now, for all you people that are tweeting up right now saying, oh, you're an alcoholic, Ghost, you idiots just don't understand. You're just not understanding. I'm a connoisseur. All right? I mean, get that through your thick heads, you stupid, manipulative, simplistic imbeciles who insist upon calling me an alcoholic. I am not an alcoholic, all right? I'm a connoisseur. I mean, every time that you hear me consuming alcoholic beverages, I'm consuming something different. And as a matter of fact, most of the stuff that I'm consuming ain't this Kentucky Fried Chicken piss, Belgian beer, Budweiser, whatever you want to call it. I mean, let me tell you something right now. It's almost always premium stuff, imported stuff, or some of the high-grade domestic stuff, boy. And don't you ever forget it. So anyway, before I get to the markets, I want to say cheers to the capitalist and to the capitalist army that are listening to me right now. Cheers to you. And as a matter of fact, cheers to everybody else who is pro true capitalist radio. I know you may be people who just listen in and you just like the everyday rambunctious activity with information grouped within. But cheers to you too. And for all you haters, eat my... Yeah, never mind. Let me go ahead and take a chug here. Cheers. Oh, man, that's some good beer. Anyway, for all you folks that were wondering, I decided to go ahead and take a Baller Friday off, for Christ's sake, because, man, did you see those 4-day gains in the markets? That was 4 days of gains, baby. I mean, I was making gang loads of capital, baby. I mean, if you were in the markets, I don't even need to tell you. You already know. I mean, but that's why I took the damn weekend off, and as you can tell from my Twitter, I didn't start tweeting anything till Sunday. You know, because I did a lot of things out here. I don't want to get too personal, but me and the wife, we went out here to Fredericksburg, Texas, and we patronized a wine festival. Now, you know, before y'all start tweeting at me saying that I'm some kind of a hipster, if I was a hipster, I would be sipping on this bourgeois West Coast crap that these idiots, intake on a intravenous basis out there on the West Coast. No. These are vineyards out here in Texas, baby. All right? Texas vineyards, Fredericksburg, Texas. Spent the weekend out there. Got pleasantly intoxicated by sipping a variety of different samplings of wines. But right when I got home on Sunday, baby, I needed some beer, and I haven't stopped drinking beer since, baby. So cheers to everybody out there who are the beer drinkers also. Anyway, let me stop getting personal with you people. You people probably don't even give a crap. So anyway, let's get to the damn market, shall we? The Dow Jones Industrials is down today, 14.68 points, all right? Minor retraction today, and the reason we're seeing this minor sell-off is not only do we have 4 days of gains, but the economic data that's coming out is not very favorable. According to reports, consumer spending wasn't as intense as most economic experts anticipated for the month of March. And those negative consumer spending numbers definitely hit up and definitely affected this emotionally impulsive investor community, to say the least. And moreover, home ownership has taken a big step down. I mean, we had some numbers today stating that home ownership is at record low numbers out here, and this is also not spelling very good for the already low volume and impulsive investor community that we've got going on here. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me go ahead and continue on. This is why we saw, I mean, it's a little bit of negativity, but for the most part, minor retractions today. People selling off. As a matter of fact, you don't see any kind of gains anywhere. Just in specific stocks, if you take a look at certain deals that were made today, it was announced that Barnes & Noble's and their Nook division actually struck some sort of $300 million deal with Microsoft, which I don't particularly see any validity to, for Christ's sake. I think both companies are trying to blow smoke out of the technological industry's ass because they're a little late to the tablet market, all right, first of all. And secondly, I think that Barnes & Noble's gums are still bleeding, for Christ's sake, from all the brick-mortar businesses that they have of bookstores that are fading away. We've already seen the closing of Walden Books, seen the closing of Borders Books. If you had a Borders Books in your town, you know what I'm talking about. And I just don't see much validity to this. Now, granted, I did ride the waves of volatility today in both stocks. But to be completely honest with you, I don't see anything coming out of this whatsoever, all right? And moreover, I just wanted to reiterate this before I get to the markets. I also heard some news out of Delta Airlines, which is rather interesting, and I think that people should start looking into this if more airlines or people that put a point of emphasis of petroleum as a major component of their business model. Delta Airlines is doing something unprecedented out here. They are actually purchasing a refinery. That's right. They are actually purchasing a gasoline refinery. Can you believe this? And, of course, the logic is that the raising gas prices will be able to be curbed in their bottom and top lines if they're able to have their own refinery within their ownership, within their possession, so that they can actually purchase crude oil, whether it's the Brent crude, whether it's WTI sweet crude, refine it themselves and put it right in their jets. And according to the reports, the refinery itself isn't much more than a big, huge airliner purchase, if you will, like one huge, big jet airliner purchase from a manufacturer like Boeing or something. So let me tell you something right now, man. I think that's very interesting, and I wonder if other airlines are going to, set precedent. Anyway, those are the only highlights that I saw in the markets today. There was a couple other ones that I could mention, but I don't want to get into individual stocks here. Let's just get back to the markets. Once again, Dow Jones Industrials down 14.68 points, a percentage decrease of 0.11%, closing out the Dow Jones Industrials at 13,213.63 points for the Dow Jones Industrials. S&P 500 down modestly today, 5.45 points, a percentage decrease of 0.39%, closing out the S&P at 1,397.91 points for the S&P 500. Now let's get to the NASDAQ. You know it's going to have the biggest losses because whenever you see losses in the Dow and the S&P, you know that the losses are probably going to be more volatile or more intensive in the high-risk, high-reward NASDAQ Composite Index, but it is down today 22.84 points, a percentage decrease of 0.74% on the day, closing out the NASDAQ at 3,046.36 points for the NASDAQ. But, even though we saw this minor decrease today, I definitely see that we're still going forward on a decent path. We're going forward on a decent path. Once again, my particular time point that people need to be focusing in on is midsummer. Around mid-July, you better be watching your portfolio at that particular point. I think that we're going to still see some earnings numbers. We're going to still see some mergers and still see some deals, possibly some economic data that will still fuel this market for some more potential gains here in the short term. But for the most part, my time target point is mid-July. And once we start seeing this time target point, in my personal opinion, I think that we'll start seeing the beginning of a retraction that could lead to a Dow Jones Industrial 10,000 by the fall. All right, but once again, I hope I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that I'm just a pessimist. But, just based on the economic data, the news, the heightening of petroleum prices, the heightening of commodities, the Federal Reserve and their continuance to, be hesitant on whether or not they're going to implement quantitative easing. If they're not going to implement quantitative easing, the government with their spendthrifty ways, I can go on and on. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Hey, engineer, what's this crap on the screen? Why are they saying you're dead? Why are they saying you're dead on the screen here, engineer? I don't know what you people are doing here, the engineer's trying to screen some of these damn tweets. Unfortunately, we can't have a live chat room any longer because the maximum capacity of the chat room is 500 people, and of course we hit maximum capacity like 2-3 minutes before the show, and then by the time everybody's in there, it's a spamming session, and it ends up, crashing all the listeners' computers, for Christ's sake, and it makes for uncomfortable listening. So give me a break. Stop messing around with the engineer, for Christ. Just ignore that crap, engineer. Just ignore it. Jesus Christ. You see, you didn't I'm trying to do the markets here, all right? I'm trying to do the markets, and you people are agitating the engineer from doing his job. You know what I mean? I bet you idiots that are trying to agitate the engineer are collecting EBT, aren't you, huh? Yeah, Jesus Christ. All right, hey, just ignore them, engineer, all right? Just ignore these pieces of trash. Jesus Christ, don't cry. Anyway, let me get through the markets, engineer, all right? God damn it. All right, where are we at here? Oh, that's right. We're going to get to the European markets. That's right, the European. Our FTSE 100, brethren. I'm not going to do the English accent today, for Christ's sake. It pisses a lot of the freaking limeys off. And, with all due respect, we got a lot of capitalists in the UK, a lot of contingent of true capitalist radio listeners and capitalist army members from the UK. So anyway, they get a little upset, so I'm not going to do it today. Anyway, the FTSE 100, it is down today, 39.33 points, a percentage decrease of 0.68%, closing out the FTSE 100 at 5,737.78 points for the FTSE 100. Let's get to the DAX index. Los Slogan, Schliegen, Schlagen, Volkswagen. The DAX index is down majorly today, 40.13 points, a percentage decrease of 0.59%, closing out the DAX at 6,761.19 points for the DAX. And the reason you're seeing major decreases in Europe, and this is a little bit of a factor of why we saw some decreases also, is the fact that these bond sales in Spain, the lack of austerity measures that have been that haven't been met in the Netherlands, the potential domino effect that this could have on the EU with Italy, Portugal, Ireland. I mean, I can go on and on. This is really what's rattling the European markets if you happen to be invested in this particular economy here. And what's really unfortunate, all right, what's really unfortunate is that these Europeans just can't let go of this socialist idea. The government's telling them, hey, you have to have some austerity measures, all right? We can't continue to sustain this there, boy. And these people are throwing Molotov cocktails. They're rioting the streets because, they want to continue to this ridiculous cockamamie socialist idea that cannot sustain itself through stagnation. Every civilization must be able to sustain itself through progress. And what progress? I mean, well, innovation, creativity, all right, productivity, all right, manufacturing, so on and so forth. I mean, the socialist countries are just sitting back, flapping their pecker shafts and their tallywhackers, thinking that the government is going to give them every goddamn thing from, 3 hots and a cot to goddamn medical practice insurer, whatever the hell, whatever they call it in the freaking European countries. I'm trying to be internationally correct, but I'm too goddamn pissed off to even think about it. Anyway, the point of this rant is that the European countries need to start taking their heads out of their socialist asses and realizing that they're not going to be able to sustain this. And it doesn't matter how much money you keep printing out of thin air, it ain't gonna be able to sustain itself. All right? God damn it. Anyway, let's get to the damn commodities markets because we saw a mixed bag in commodities today. It was just kind of a weird day in the market, It's the end of April, beginning of May. Oh, man. I mean, I bet you right when I said that, all of you idiots, at least in America, I don't know about in Europe, I don't think they do this kind of crap in Europe. But the reason I get a little chuckle about it is because all of a sudden, This Saturday, I believe it's going to be Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is going to happen here, and believe it or not, the United States actually celebrates this obnoxious Independence Day. And you know, I don't really want to go off on a rant about Cinco de Mayo, but I mean, I think people should look at that. Look at how America celebrates Cinco de Mayo. And I think that that's how everyone should celebrate any kind of cultural significant, nationalist significant, or racially significant, or theocratically significant day or time, and just look at it as like a novelty, because that's what most of America looks at Cinco de Mayo. They look at it as a novelty. They don't realize that it was the Mexican independence from the French. Was it the French? I don't know. These people had like a couple of different revolutions. They celebrate a couple of different Independence Days, ironically enough. But, you know, we don't really, go into the whole context of why Cinco de Mayo is celebrated. You know, out here in America, all right, Cinco de Mayo is celebrated with margaritas and imported Mexican beers, baby. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the way it is. I mean, that's the way we should be looking at all this stuff that's making people go to wars. You know, we got people in Africa, you know, bombing, you know, the Boko Haram and, you know, Al-Shabaab and all these, you know, freak shows doing it. I'm sorry, Cinco de Mayo was their independence from Spain. Sorry. Jesus Christ. I mean, should we really even give two rats' asses if, there's two Independence Days? I'm just saying. I mean, should we really, care?
Well, you know, the significance of Cinco de Mayo actually relates to the unraveling of the Mexicans' stronghold or their lack thereof of their own country. They actually wanted their own autonomy from Spain. And who cares, all right? Cinco de Mayo, it's a good opportunity for everybody to go out, have margaritas, you know, sip on some Mexican imported beer, and look at some, you know, hot tamale bimbo, what's that one broad that's, you know, got the big knock? Well, she doesn't have the biggest knockers, but decent-sized knockers with the big rump, you know, with a big ass, the hot tamale ass. What the hell's her name? Vita Guerra. That's who I'm talking about. You know, that's what Cinco de Mayo, am I saying it right now? Mayo? That's what Cinco de Mayo is all about. It's about going out there to some freaking, salsa club or something, you know, some place where you wouldn't typically patronize. You go out there, you sip on a few margaritas, you chug down some Mexican imported beers, and you look at some Vita Guerra hot tamale whore bag, get on a freaking bar, and shake her moneymaker, for Christ's sake, and hope that she didn't have no kids so that we can't see her cesarean scar or bullet holes in the ass from... You get what I'm saying, all right? You get it. Anyway, I'm sitting over here going off on Cinco de Mayo. I'm neglecting the markets here. Let me go ahead and get to the commodities market, shall we? Anyway, energy, all right, is down today, all right? Brent crude down 61 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.51%, closing out Brent crude at $119.22 per barrel of Brent crude oil. Gasoline futures ain't going down. It's still up modestly today, $2.50. A percentage increase of 0.25% on the day for gasoline futures. We've got heating oil slipping today, 55 cents on the downside, a percentage decrease of 0.17% for heating oil futures. Natural gas, I mean, what are we hitting the bottom here? Are we finally hitting the bottom for natural gas? I mean, we've been seeing some increases in the natural gas markets for the past couple of days. Today, up 12 cents, a percentage increase of 5.67% on the day for natural gas futures. Let me tell you something. I'm sure if everybody who's been invested in this sector, that's a breath of fresh air, because it may look like the bottoms have, pretty much surpassed us. I mean, let's hope. I don't think it could have gotten any much worse, in my personal opinion. Anyway, let's get to WTI sweet crude, the crude oil that is consumed by America. WTI sweet crude is down today a measly 9 cents,
a percentage decrease of 0.09%, closing out WTI sweet crude at $104.84 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. So don't expect any kind of decreases in the prices at the pump. All right, don't be expecting any kind of price decrease, especially as we're going into the summer. I mean, don't be expecting it. As a matter of fact, I think that everybody should be accustomed or start growing accustomed or factoring it into their budget that we are going to be seeing these energy prices at these rates, especially if all this goddamn international saber rattling starts to flourish into actual war or military theater. We can start seeing some major increases in these energy sectors, but only time will tell, shall it? Anyway, let's get to agriculture, shall we? Canola up $2.90 today, a percentage increase of 0.50%. Cocoa, man, finally selling off today. Cocoa is down $90, a percentage decrease of 3.90% on the day for cocoa. Good God. Anyway, let's get to coffee, shall we? Oh, Jesus Christ. First of all, I don't like saying coffee because I know all you idiots that drink coffee like to rub it in my face on Twitter that, coffee is good, and you don't drink it? Well, you're un-American. I don't drink coffee because I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm naturally energized every time I wake up, for Christ's sake. I'm naturally energized, boy, for Christ's sake. And you know what kind of fuels the energy within inside of me? For the love of the money. You understand what I'm saying? The love of capital, baby. All right? And here, in before Twitter un-American tweets at Ghost here. I mean, give me a break, all you idiots saying that I'm un-American because I don't drink coffee. Coffee isn't even made in America, you morons. It's made by some Mexican down there in Mexico or Central South America named Juan Valdez with his donkey, all right? So for you idiots to be sitting here saying that, you're un-American, Ghost, because you don't drink coffee. Yeah, just shove it up your ass, all right? I mean, you idiots that drink coffee, it's only an excuse. I'm telling you, it is only an excuse. I think that it's a grand conspiracy amongst coffee drinkers who have kind of, subliminally, I guess, conspired amongst each other. All the coffee drinkers throughout the world have conspired subliminally somehow through some sort of like passing by each other and winking or, giving each other a toe tap or something has gone on. There's some level of subliminal communication between the coffee drinkers amongst themselves, because I believe, this is my personal belief, that it is conspiracy, that these coffee drinkers are utilizing coffee as an excuse so that they can be dickheads in the morning. I'm telling you right now, every time I meet somebody who's a complete and utter jerk, an unadulterated douchebag, just somebody with just utter no regard for anybody else's well-being within a scene, but because they're tired or they didn't get enough sleep from the party last night, and they're just going to be an utter jerk to everybody, the excuse is, dude, don't talk to me unless I get my coffee, dude, I mean, just don't talk to me, you asshole, you're a jerk, your mom's a jerk, dude, but don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, dude. Yeah, dude, yeah, your father sucks too, dude. Don't talk to me unless I have my coffee. I mean, that's how it is, man. I think it is a conspiracy by all the coffee drinkers all over the world to be utter dicks in the morning, for Christ's sake. I mean, just think about it for a second. I'm sorry, I don't mean to go off on this tirade here, but just think about it for a second, all right? Every plant, every vegetation needs the sun of the morning sun, for it to grow properly, for it to be a properly nourished plant, a properly nourished being. Not to mention it also needs the element of water and wind, but the sunlight, the crux of the sunlight that it needs the morning sunlight. You know what I'm saying? And it actually grows during that morning sunlight. You know what I'm saying? It actually flourishes and blooms and that sort of thing. It gets its most important nutrients from that morning sun. Now, why exactly is this the complete opposite when it comes to human beings, for Christ's sake? You know what I'm saying? How come human beings, when they get up in the morning, I'm not a jerk when I get up in the morning, but human beings, most of them, when they get up in the morning, they're just complete and utter jerks. They're jerks, man. I'm not. I mean, give me a break, man. This is a conspiracy. I don't care what any of you say. You people out here laughing at me on Twitter, it's a conspiracy. I mean, they're even doing it on the television. I mean, this is freaking a conspiracy with the freaking coffee drinkers. There's a conspiracy with people like Starbucks. You know, Juan Valdez is probably into it. His donkey is probably in on this crap. I kid you not, this is a conspiracy. Screw all you coffee drinkers. You know what I'm talking about? Screw all you coffee drinkers. You know what? The coffee is up today, $3.05, a percentage increase of 1.73% on the day, and I hope it goes up higher. How about that? I hope it goes up higher. I hope it goes up so high that freaking coffee is at a higher price than cocaine. You stupid morons. It's a conspiracy, man. I know it, man. And all these damn coffee, Dunkin' Donuts now is in the coffee game. How come? That's another thing. Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I mean, where's the donuts? What happened to the donuts there, Dunkin'? Remember, he used to be some fat, barrel-ass bastard with a mustache, always threw donuts in our faces in the 80s and the 70s. Y'all remember this? There's some fat barrel-ass bastard. Hey, look at me, I got my Dunkin' Donuts here, shove it up your ass for a little. I mean, I'm serious. All right, now all of a sudden he's doing coffee now? This is a conspiracy, man. Screw all you coffee drinkers. I'm sorry. I know people are getting offended on Twitter. Look at these people.
I am personally offended about what you're saying about coffee drinkers. I drank coffee. My grandma drank coffee. My
You know what? You're all a bunch of genetic nutters, all right? In my personal opinion, all right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm sorry, folks. I didn't mean to get off on that tirade, man, but it just pisses me off, man. Anyway, where the hell am I at now, engineer? Oh, that's right, corn. That's right, corn. It's also going up, $8.75, a percentage increase of 1.40%. And you know what pisses me off? Back a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I was pissed off at the price of corn going up because of this subsidy that our tax dollars used to go to into refining corn into oil or some kind of ethanol-based gasoline. I mean, literally, for a while, we were burning our food so that we can fuel our gas guzzlers, all right? Well, this past year, or actually last year, that particular little subsidy ended. I think the subsidy was around for, Jesus Christ, I don't know how many years, but it ended. And one would have thought that you would, seen a decrease in the corn prices, but no. You're seeing an increase. Why are you seeing an increase? Because I'm telling you, the producers of America, all right, the farming producers of America are no longer exclusively producing food for this country, all right? I mean, I remember announcing the vice president of China coming into America, 2 months ago, 3 months ago? He came to America, visited Washington, then he visited the Midwest of all places. I think he visited Nebraska. Why in the hell would the goddamn, the freaking vice president of China be visiting Nebraska? He's visiting Nebraska because he is going to, actually he did. He struck a deal with these producers to buy half their yield before it even gets onto the market. All right? So, whenever you see an increase in corn, and now you can't factor in that whole ethanol corn subsidy anymore. Now you got to factor in global demand from emerging markets and superpowers that want to consume corn. Remember, I mean, corn is exclusive out here to this part of the world. All right, I mean, the Europeans discovered it when Christopher Columbus got financed by Castile. I don't know, maybe he swooned her with that freaking, with that Italian accent. I am a Christopher Columbus, and I know you are from Spain, but I got the spaghetti and meatballs right here for you. I found my voyage with the Maria, Santa Maria, and the Pinta. You fund my voyage. Anyway, when Christopher Columbus came over, he brought back corn. They couldn't get enough of it. As a matter of fact, corn and tobacco were the basis of exchange of goods and services or international commerce when the New World was discovered. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the reason I see that these increases in corn are such an alarming indicator to me is because, remember, folks, that we utilize corn as a component in many of our goods that are packaged in, canned goods, soda waters, that sort of thing. That's right. We make corn into high fructose corn syrup, which is a sugar substitute because we don't grow sugar in this country, all right? So it is a sugar substitute to offset the costs that it would take to actually bring sugar in from elsewhere to suffice the component of sugar in these products. That's why you have high fructose corn syrup as a component to a lot of things that are sweet, sodas, you get the point, all right? Anyway, the point of the matter is if you're going to see an increase in corn, you're going to see an increase in these products also. So just keep that in mind, baby. Remember, I'm a capitalist, all right? I mean, I think about all this all the time. This is what I do, making money, baby. That's what I do. And, the easy part of being a capitalist is making it. The hardest part is keeping it. All right, because, man, as easy as money comes in, it's as easy as it goes. And, the best capitalists take the money, and they know what to do with it, to not only utilize it to mature and make more money, but to be able to keep the net worth that they're able to actually hook it up with. You know what I mean? Anyway. Let me go ahead and continue going, for Christ's sake. Who else do we got? We got cotton. That's right. Cotton is down today, $1.83, a percentage decrease of 2.01% on the day for cotton. And once again, we're not going to see males in any kind of fashion attire that actually fits them anytime soon because of this decrease in cotton. You know what I mean? We're not going to see it. We're still going to see the blue jean leggings. We're going to still see the 8 times too small shirts that show off man nips. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. What the hell is going on? These people have gone mad. I'm serious. I was, where the hell was I at? I was at a freaking, one of these high-end retail stores. I don't know if it was Nordstrom's or, I was at one of these high-end retail stores. And I looked at these little legging jeans, all right, by some guy named John Varvato. Anybody know John Varvato? Who the hell is this idiot? John Varvato. $350 for freaking jean leggings, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ, man. I'm in the wrong industry, for Christ's sake, man. I need to go look for some, seamstresses, you know what I mean? We got a lot of Mexicans walking around out here in Texas. Maybe look for some of these old, Mexican women that are out here walking around taking care of their kids and their kids' kids and their kids' kids' kids. You know what I mean? Tell them to say, hey, look, why don't you make me some of these freaking legging jeans and some jeans with some freaking ripped up patch jobs and, you know what I mean, some freaking shirts that are 8 times too small that say, I don't know, whatever these fruity sayings on the freaking shirts are, for Christ's sake, whatever it is, look at these Ed Hardy shirts, for Christ's sake. They say, oh, love is death, and love is hate, and love is my ass, and they put a freaking picture of a tuna fish and some Chinese letters on it, and these idiots are wearing it like a bunch of Nimrods. That's what I'm going to do. You see what I'm saying? I'm always thinking, man. I'm always thinking, baby. Business. As a matter of fact, let me put that on my agenda, engineer. When we get out of here, we're looking for a Mexican seamstress, all right? That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to make money off these people, for Christ's sake. They want to look like fruits? Huh? They want to look like fruits? I'm going to make them look like a freaking bowl of fruit. How about that, huh? Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me continue going on. Oh, look at these people. Look at y'all. They're pissed off. They're pissed off, for Christ's sake. I guess John Vervato is obviously some major designer or something. I didn't realize that, but are you kidding me? Legging jeans for $300? I'm telling you, you just wait. You just wait till the ghost politics line comes out, all right? You just wait. You fruits want to fruit up, huh? You fruits that want to really fruit up, for Christ's sake, I'm hooking it up, man. I'm gonna make this crap that you idiots want to wear. I'm making it, for Christ's sake, all right? And I'm going to make it for the lowest common denominator dollar, too. I'm looking for, if you happen to know an old Mexican lady in the Texas area, that knows how to sew, for Christ's sake, you let me know, all right? You know the Twitter address, Ghost Politics, all right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm taking too long, man. These people are pissing me off. Give me my beer. Give me my beer, for Christ's sake. I'm running behind, for Christ's sake. It looks like I've got a bad case of the Mondays or something because, man, I'm taking too long on the markets here. I really don't appreciate it. But you know what? Some of these things that I'm saying have to be said. I got to air them off my chest, for Christ's sake. You see, I don't go to a shrink. I was reading an op-ed article at one of these little fruity-ass little, one of these stupid rag newspapers. And I think the title of the op-ed says something to the effect of going to a psychiatrist forever? ? And it was written by some stupid ditzy dame that talked about how she'd been going to a freaking shrink for like 8 or 9 years or something, and that she was personally offended that of the 9 years she went to this dumbass shrink, that the last time she was there, he got her name wrong or something. Like, you got my name wrong. I mean, I have unearthed all these feelings and all these emotions and all the intimate details of my life, and you don't even know my name. And I mean, it's just a stupid, sorry sap op-ed piece. But it just reiterates that you don't need a freaking shrink, all right? If you need to air something out, get a dog, all right? Or you know what? Go to a freaking internet chat room and just start babbling, all right? If you feel that bad, you need to talk to somebody. And believe me, somebody will give you their personal perspective on you. They'll give you a realist perspective. They're not going to beat around the bush like these goddamn shrinks out here that are like,
tell us your feelings. Tell us exactly what you feel.
I just don't think anybody appreciates me. I don't think anybody cares about me. I go home, I go to work, I do 110% at work, and nobody appreciates me. The boss just feels like that's just something I need to do. That like it's something that I'm supposed to do.
I understand, but you have to understand something. You are appreciated. You are appreciated.
I'm not appreciated.
Yes, you are. And you know what? Your time is up right now, but we're going to the next session, we'll talk about this. But before I do, I want you to read my book. Here's my book here. Read chapter 4 on Yes You Can, okay? And come back to me next week, okay?
I mean, this is shrink, right? This is it, man. This is going to a therapist, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm going off on a tirade, for Christ's sake, man. Tirade after tirade. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me continue going on. We got wheat futures up $3. Sugar is down 9 cents. Soybean futures are up $12. Lumber is down $2.80. $2.80. Lumber is down $2.80. That's a percentage decrease of 0.98% for lumber, and that's probably on that bad economic data relating to home ownership. Oat futures are up $3.75. That's a percentage increase of 1.10%. Looks like that Quaker Oats idiot has something to smile about today. We've got soybean oil futures down 48 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.86%. And wool is down today $5, a percentage decrease of 0.37%. It looks like the bull-nosed bull dykes did not come out for the wool futures today. No Rosie O'Donnell, no Ellen DeGeneres, no Jodie Foster's knuckle. They didn't come out to see the freshly cut pieces of wool because wool is down $5. Now let's go ahead and get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! Anyway, for some reason, copper is up modestly today. Don't ask me why. A helter-skelter, once again, impulsive investor market. I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, today, you're hearing me read off all the numbers here. I mean, these numbers show that, everybody was just kind of going where the green was, and there wasn't much green. People were pretty much taking profits from the 4-day upswing here. But anyway, copper futures are up $1.10, a percentage increase of 0.29%. Gold also up very modestly, up 20 cents. That's a percentage increase of 0.01%, closing out gold at $1,665 even per troy ounce of gold. And silver, for some reason, sold off today. It was down 39 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.24% on the day, closing out silver at $31.02 per troy ounce of silver. Now let's get to livestock, shall we? Let me tell you, live cattle had been taking it in the chin, has been taking it in the teeth ever since this discovery of mad cow disease in some herd of cattle out there in California. All right? And ever since then, we've been seeing decreases in the live cattle futures. Well, they're buying back today. Live cattle is up $1.30, a percentage increase of 1.15% on the day for cattle futures. We've got cattle feeder futures also up $1.65, a percentage increase of 1.08% on the day. And for all you fat jelly-ass hambos that like to shove a couple of hambos down your damn gullet, well, you ain't going to have to pay that much here today because it's down 67 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.78% on the day. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. Woo! Anyway, folks, my sincerest apologies for the markets taking so freaking long, but, I mean, as you can see, I got a lot of things to say, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just a lot of things on my chest, if you will. And my apologies for the folks that are listening in. So, let me just go ahead and get right to the first subject matter, all right? And, of course, the first subject matter, since we are in a presidential election year, 2012, we're going to talk a little bit, very shortly. We're not going to dedicate a whole tremendous amount of time to Mitt Romney, a.k.a. Magic Underpants, versus Barack Obama, a.k.a. Long-Legged Mac Daddy. And the reason we're talking about this is because we want to remind everybody that we are in a presidential election year, and people should at least focus some level of attention on this, even though it doesn't seem like we have much of a choice in here. But anyway, let's just go ahead and talk about it. This past weekend, the White House Correspondents' Dinner happened at the White House when all these members of the media, celebrities, and other people are invited to the White House to have this, correspondence dinner in which traditionally the president, whoever the president might be, gets up and usually, goes into some sort of comedic routine of sorts. And this has been happening for a while. And it happened this weekend, and to be perfectly honest with you, I don't like these White House Correspondents' Dinners. I don't appreciate that we've got, Kim Kardashian and, these people like Steven Spielberg these people that have no business, in these so-called journalistic correspondence dinners. That's what that goddamn thing was intended for. But it's become some sort of celeb gala, and it was a really disgusting ordeal. The only highlight from it was the Jimmy Kimmel presentation there at the end. Jimmy Kimmel, I believe, was master of ceremonies, emceeing the whole thing. And his comedic bit at the end was rather pleasant. It wasn't too bad. He actually poked fun at Obama pretty harshly. Moreover, slapping the right wing at that. It was just an all-around great little bit. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure it's on YouTube. It was on C-SPAN, so on and so forth. But one thing that concerned me during this White House Correspondents' Dinner was Barack Obama's bit. When he got up and started doing his comedic routine. One thing that I didn't really appreciate was Barack Obama, kind of kidding around about him being born in Hawaii. If you look at Barack Obama's clip in the White House Correspondents' Dinner 2012, and you look at him making reference to, and I was born in Hawaii, and he does a wink as if, what? Why? As if what? You weren't born in Hawaii? I mean, why is Barack Obama keeping this whole birther thing alive if there's nothing to it? I just thought that was, a rather peculiar, time in the White House Correspondents' Dinner. I don't really want to focus in on that. But another thing I want to focus in on is Barack Obama, well, actually not Barack Obama, but Bill Clinton, believe it or not, coming out and politicking for Barack Obama in this new, a minute 30 internet advertisement, or at least I don't know if it's made any kind of mainstream media's advertising airtime, but it's Bill Clinton actually politicizing the killing of Osama bin Laden. I kid you not. If you have not seen it, you need to YouTube it and look at it for yourself. It's Bill Clinton actually, politicking for Barack Obama and utilizing the so-called assassination, or not the assassination, but the killing of Osama bin Laden, politicizing this, making an inference that Mitt Romney wouldn't have killed Osama bin Laden. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, oh my God, this is just, you're talking about a dirty campaign. It's already starting to get dirty, all right? I mean, it's already starting to get dirty. Politicizing the killing of Osama bin Laden. I mean, are you kidding me? Politicizing the killing of Osama bin Laden. I mean, how low can you go, huh? Jesus Christ. Mitt Romney, of course, Magic Underpants, had to respond today and said, hey, I would kill Osama bin Laden, assholes, all right? Even with my Magic Underpants. All right, Joseph Smith doesn't care about Osama bin Laden. I would have killed his ass. Anyway, once again, White House Correspondents' Dinner this weekend. Bill Clinton comes out for Barack Obama and politicizes the killing of Osama bin Laden. I want to hear what you have to say about it. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. And, of course, before I start taking calls, we're probably going to get a lot of people that are going to be freaking cyber vermin and disgusting human beings that are going to attempt to deviate what exactly we're talking about here on the broadcast, but let's not let them do it. By God, let's not let them do it. Let's talk about these serious subject matters, because, by God, this show is serious. This show is serious, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let me go ahead and take some calls here. Once again, what does everybody think about it? Magic Underpants versus Long-Legged Mac Daddy. Let's take some calls. Area code 512, you're on the horn.
Suck a cheetah stick. Suck a cheetah stick. Suck a cheetah stick.
This is just, shut up, you stupid moron, all right? 571, what's up? What do you think about the stuff?
Female with urination, it splits in several streams all the time, and poor woman had to move her feet all the time trying to stay dry. This woman squatted in shadowed place in bushes that at the very beginning and later at the end of the clip showed us her hairy pussy. Watch
just get him off and get that stupid perverted Stephen Hawking off. Get out of here. Jesus Christ, we got the perverted Stephen Hawking. He seems to be a frequent guest out here. I mean, not invited guest, I'll tell you that. Jesus Christ. I'm just, Jesus Christ. Good God. We're supposed to be talking about the 2012 presidential elections, folks, all right? Magic Underpants versus Long-Legged Mac Daddy. I want to hear from you. Who are you voting for, all right? Who are you for? What do you think about the things that have transpired, huh? 732, what's up?
I'm on the toilet, Ghost.
What?
I'm on the toilet. I can't get... I'm on the toilet right now. One sec.
You're on the toilet? What are you doing on the toilet?
I have bad diarrhea. Call back.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. We can hear this idiot white for Christ. Get him out, engineer. God damn it. Oh, my God. This is already getting... Give me my drink. Give me a beer, for Christ's sake. This is already getting disgusting, man. You see, I knew I shouldn't have not come on today, and I should have waited for Taco Tuesday. You know what I mean? I knew you people were going to make this into a freaking carpet munching Monday. You know what I mean? And it's already being pretty carpet munching as far as I'm concerned. Let me go ahead and drink this beer, for Christ's sake. Maybe if I continue to drink beer, I won't have such a bad case of the Mondays, huh? Oh, that's some good stuff. Oh, yeah, for you folks that wanted to know, I'm drinking Blue Moon. You saw me standing around, slapping your mom in the face, putting that hoe in her place. Blue Moon. Anyway, I'm actually drinking Blue Moon. All right, sorry. Blue Moon, Belgian white, and believe it or not, I actually got a little bit of that spring blonde wheat ale. I mean, this is actually pretty good stuff, all right? Now, for all you people that are going to tweet at me saying it's hipster beer, shove it up your ass. It's actually good stuff, all right? You need to understand how this is fermented. You need to appreciate the taste of a beer, appreciate how a beer is fermented. I mean, the whole 9 yards for you to appreciate and be a connoisseur of this particular beverage, all right? Anyway, let's get back to the freaking calls here, all right? Let's go ahead and get back to the calls. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Once again, the presidential elections of 2012 are here upon us. Who are you voting for? It is Mitt Romney, a.k.a. Magic Underpants, versus Barack Obama, Long-Legged Mac Daddy. Who are you voting for? 831, you're on the horn.
Oh, Ghost, it's Hank Hill, and I am going to tell you who I'm going to vote for. I think I'm going to vote for Rick Romney. I don't remember his name, but the reason I'm going to vote for him is if CISPA was about to happen, I think he would be saying no to that. Because Obama...
831, hold on right there, 831, because, I don't know, I hear a little bit of a twang right there. And I'm thinking that it's about everybody's, about time for everybody's favorite game, and it's Guess the Minority! That's right, folks. It's Guess the Minority time, folks. I mean, I know you're trying to be a Hank Hill, but that's a Hank Hill from south of the border, if I've ever heard one, in my personal opinion. But once again, it's everybody's favorite part of the broadcast. It's Guess the Minority. Go ahead and tweet your guesses at me at Ghost Politics. That's the Twitter name, Ghost Politics. It's everybody's favorite game, folks. Now let's go ahead and get back to the call and see if we got something here. Anyway. All right. Hey, 831, you Mexican?
No, I'm not Mexican. I'm Texan, you jackass.
No. Are you a Mexican? Like, are you, seriously, Hank Hill? Are you a Mexican Hank Hill?
No, I'm not a Mexican Hank Hill. Damn it, I'm going to go get Barbara to kick your ass.
No, seriously, stop with the act. It's a bad Hank Hill accent, by the way. Are you Mexican? I mean, I can hear the twang. We can hear it in your voice. And if you're not Mexican, you're of some ethnicity where, English is your second language. Am I correct?
What are you talking about? I am not Mexican.
Well, what are you?
I am Eridan Emperor, you stupid asshole.
You are what?
Eridan fucking Emperor. Get the line straight, you asshole.
You're I can't even understand you. You're Aryan Empora?
Eridan Emperor. Get the line straight.
An arrogant emperor?
No. Eridan. Eridan. Emperor. Get it straight.
You're an arrogant amhora?
Ampora.
Nah, this guy's, he's brown. I know it. That's a Mexican. I know it. That's a Mexican, for Christ's sake. I've never heard of no Amirapora or Anger Agora. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell it is. All right. I've never even heard of him. Oh, he's an Indian. Oh, somebody has just tweeted me up saying that he is some sort of an Indian. Well, Indian, Mexican, same thing. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. With all due respect to my Mexican brethren, you were the spawning of the conquistadors raping the Mayans, the Incas, and the Aztecs. All right? It's a fact. I know people want to sit over here and think, oh, no, man, we come from the land down under. Come on. Let's get historically accurate here, right? Not trying. I'm just saying. Not that that's bad. I'm just saying, let's stop it with the cultural Marxism down there in South America and Mexico and the Mexican American contingent out here in America. Enough of the cultural Marxism, all right? All right, there's no basis for it is all I'm saying. Anyway, let's go ahead. Who else we got going on over here? 305. What do you think about Barack Obama, Mitt Romney?
I don't know. I'm not going to vote this year.
You're not going to vote this year? What are you going to do? You going to wipe your piss on your shirt? Or what are you going to do?
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, we know. Come on, we know. I'm not gonna name names who that is, and I'm not gonna say how I know that this young man. Well, first of all, we are in the second hour of the True Capitalist radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like everybody to know that I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Go ahead and retweet the broadcast. We got all kinds of buttons, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, the reason that I know that this young man wipes the excess the piss off of his schlong on his shirt is because he shared this with us in a conference that I don't want to get into it, but anyway, he justified it in saying that in traditional, in traditional, I don't know, flip fashion. I don't know what. I don't know. Anyway, can you explain yourself, 305?
Yeah. Well, I did it because I wasn't wearing underwear because it's very hot where I live and I ride a bike to class. And so because I wasn't wearing underwear when I would go take a piss, I would wipe the excess runoff of my urine on the hem of my shirt so I wouldn't have a piss stain on my crotch.
Oh my God! And of course, I'm sorry, man. Of course, your logic is you're going commando. You're not having any briefs or boxers, and if the excess piss on the top of the schlong, drips off into your shorts or pants, that you're going to actually have a visible piss stain. Or am I correct? I'm assuming your logic here. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's the whole point is to not have a piss stain on your crotch after you go to the bathroom.
All right. Is it true that you were actually attempted to be picked up by Bang Bus Brothers?
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't see the trailer on their website anymore. But
all right, that's enough. All right, we'll come back to you. All right, we'll come back to you because we got children listening in, and they're going to be like, "What? What the hell is that?" But anyway, sorry about that, folks. We were talking about Magic Underpants versus Long-Legged Mac Daddy, and somehow
we've got we got to this story here. Anyway, let me go ahead and move on to another subject matter because it's obvious nobody cares about the presidential elections, even though I bring it up every show, and it should be a focal point on everybody's mind, given the fact that we're in an election year, but obviously nobody cares. So let's move on to the next subject matter. Did you hear the United States is now going to join in the hunt for Joseph Kony?
Oh, yes, Kony 2012, and it's Jason Russell. And, oh, yeah, I'm working it, bitch, on the San Diego streets. I'm Jason Russell. I'm working it, bitch. Yeah, look at me. I'm naked. Oh, you better work.
Huh? Is that it, Jason Russell, huh? Is this all we needed for the American government to implement military assets? Is this all we need? Some freaking propaganda-based documentary by some fruitball like this? For him to, for us to use military assets. Is this really all we needed, for Christ's sake? I mean, this is stupid. I mean, seriously, the United States is sending in special forces for the hunt for Joseph Kony, huh? Yeah, thanks, Jason Russell, huh? You sick, fruity hipster, for Christ's sake. He doesn't even know whether he's coming or going. Did y'all see that? Did you all see the footage of this guy naked in the middle of freaking San Diego streets? And straight up queening out. Freaking queening out, for Christ's sake. I mean, is that all you need to do to get, American military assets, to be deployed somewhere? Is just to queen out? Is that it? Is that all you need to do? I mean, because this is the last place that we need to be, freaking, looking for Joseph Kony. I mean, the people that are from Joseph Kony's country are YouTube vlogging saying they are much more problem than Joseph Kony. Joseph Kony is a minor problem out here in Africa. And that's no joke, man. I mean, the people from this country, Uganda, there's bigger problems. There's bigger problems than just Joseph Kony here. But now we've got American United States Special Forces in the hunt for Joseph Kony, thanks to Jason Russell. And it looks like all you got to do is fruit up, for Christ's sake. And, the United States military will consider deploying troops if you're fruiting up enough, I guess, huh? I guess if you're fruiting up enough, if you're queening out enough, for Christ's sake, we're going to go ahead and, deploy the military. So let's just go ahead. I guess we should just go ahead and fruit up, right? Let's just go ahead and fruit up. Hey, engineer, do you got any fruiting up goddamn music so that the United States government can listen and fruit up or something? All right, well, cue up that music because, look, I don't think that we should be, searching for Kony up in here, right? I mean, just because some fruity-ass little stupid hipster exploits his child that he probably had from some artificial insemination routine with some, agreed-to bull dyke or something, because I don't know who would actually conduct any kind of heterosexual sexual relations with this over-feminized, looks like a, well, let's not go there, right? He just looks, pretty fruity is all I'm saying, all right? I mean, just looking at his little naked dance on the streets of San Diego just proves, how much he really queens out. But if this is all the United States needs to deploy military assets, let's go ahead and start doing that now, all right?
Let's just go ahead and let's talk like this, all right? All right, United States government, I want to talk about certain issues that affect me, and I'm bothered by what's happening in Syria. What's happening in Syria right now, Bashar al-Assad has killed over 9,000 of his own people, and all the United Nations is doing is just sending quote-unquote monitors over there. I mean, we've got the South Sudan, being bombarded by airstrikes from the North Sudan just because they want to overtake the autonomy of South Sudan and the success that they're having in their attempt at modernization. You know what I'm saying? I mean, can we get some music, please? Oh, yeah. Hold on, that's a little too fast. That's a little too fast. Hey, Can you put something on that's just a little less intensive? I mean, we're not at the club here. So what I would like is something a little bit more, along the same lines, but just not as intense, okay? Do you got something?
I have one thing to say.
Uh-oh.
You better work.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Carpet Munching Monday. Yeah, take this, Jason Russell. Work it, bitch. Take that, Jason Russell. Who cares about Coney? What about Syria? What about South Sudan? What about Sudan? What about that, United States? We don't need to go for Coney. He's a big old fucking phony. Yes, he is. He's a phony Coney. We don't need to listen to a fruit bowl from San Diego. Yeah, take that, bitch. Take it, bitch. Take that, Jason Russell, Now work to the left. Now work it to the right. Shantae. Yeah. Are you gonna deploy military assets now? United States? Yeah. You go. Yeah. Work it, bitch. I say fuck Jason Russell. Yeah. What are you gonna say now, What are you gonna say now there, Coney 2012? Coney is a effing phony. Coney is an effing phony. Say it with me. Coney is an effing phony. Coney is an effing phony. What about Syria? What about South Sudan? What about Nigeria? What about Somalia? What about Pakistan? What about all these other areas that need our help? Instead, we're helping Al-Qaeda out in Libya. Instead, we're helping all these other countries just continue to perpetuate this ridiculous gun nonsense. And we don't need it, bitch. We don't need it, bitch. Yeah.
All right, that's enough. Shut it off, engineer. That's enough. We don't need to play the whole goddamn song by RuPaul. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I know that everybody out here that's listening, they're getting scared on Twitter. Look, I was only kidding, mate, okay? I was only kidding. I was just trying to make the point that if some overbearing, glory hole serving like fruity ass like Jason Russell can manipulate a whole world of people, all right, through queening out like he does and having some 30-minute documentary. It's not like it was some intensive documentary with great detail and history and so on and so forth, all right? So anyway, once again, let's not continue with this. Look, there's people out there that are on Twitter saying, "I'm scared, Ghost. Why are you fruiting up? You're fruiting up. Well, I know that you people are out there. I know that some of you bronies and some of you over-feminized fruit bowls, your assholes are puckering up saying, "Oh my God, we got him." No, all right? No, I'm just trying to make a point here, all right? Remember, all right, the United States is now joining the hunt for Joseph Kony. They're sending in special forces. All this because of some fruit bowl named Jason Russell who made some 30-minute documentary out of his fruit bowl ass. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. You know what? Let me just get away from that, all right? I'll just forget about it. You know what? Kony 2012, shove it up your ass. I completely forgot about Twitter shout-outs, for Christ's sake. Hey, engineer, are there any Twitter shout-outs to be had out here? Well, according to the engineer, we do have some Twitter shout-outs to be had, and if you want a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast, all you've got to do, all you got to do is tweet at me with the hashtag Capitalist Army, all right? It's as simple as that. Tweet at me with the hashtag Capitalist Army, and I will give you a shout-out right here, right now, live on the broadcast, all right? It's as simple as that. Anyway, we got, who do we got here? We got Hark the Shark. We got 213, baby, 213. We got Weena, one actual. Weena. We've got Count Dracula 25. We've got John the Sponge in the house. What's going on to John the Sponge? Who else do we got going on over here? We got, Jesus Christ, My Little Newell. My Little Newell, for Christ. My Little Newell, my little Gaby, my little steam valve. I mean, you know, just give me a freaking break, for Christ's sake. Anyway, we've got, what's up to, I already said John the Sponge, baby. Come on, man. Anyway, who else do we got? We got Roz Strippy, all right. What's going on? We got Texas Hole. Yeah, shove it up your ass. Come over here to Texas and say that, you sorry sack of crap. Jonesy GT in the house. Who else we got? All you got to do is tweet at me, Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores. Tweet at me with the hashtag Capitalist Army, baby. All right? It's as simple as that. Anyway, who else we got going on over here? We got Deadlifts in the house. Somebody named Poor Trayvon. Screw you, Poor Trayvon. Poor Trayvon. We got British Brony. Oh, here come the bronies, huh? We got French Doors XXX. That's funny. French Doors. What's going on to Pipes out there? How's he doing? What's going on to Pipes? We've got somebody named Fruiting for Coney. Oh, Jesus. Got Fruiting for Coney. We've got Waffle Y Bread 9 in the place. Who else do we got? We got to keep them coming, man. Keep them coming. We got Kamina Coney 11. We're sorry for beating you. Are you kidding me? We've got Ghost's Real Son. Shut up, you stupid moron. Idiots. We got George 93 in the place. We got Wrestling Brony. We've got I Want to Be Drafted. Well, good. You know, it might just happen sooner than you think, boy. Anyway, we've got Joe MTPK. Who else do we got? Come on, keep them coming, man. I'm not getting too many people tweeting at me here. I may stop this here. We've got Burn Castle Witch in the place. Colon Benderizer. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Lane Person 13. That's it. Tickle My Rectum. That's it. That's enough. Here we go again with these sick-ass names, for Christ's sake, man. That's enough, all right? I thought I'd give you people a little bit of Twitter shout-outs up in this joint, up in this damn joint, but you got to take it for granted, just like most of you people do, for Christ's sake. Anyway, we were talking about Joseph Kony and the hunt for Joseph Kony. Anyway, the United States is actually sending in special forces for this Joseph Kony 2012 crap, thanks to some stupid, ridiculous hipster fruity ass named Jason Russell. Yeah, thanks a lot, pal. We appreciate it. Now you can continue to get high on whatever the hell you were high on in San Diego streets, stripped down naked like a damn fruit bowl. Anyway, let me move on to the next subject matter. I want to talk a little bit about U.S.-China relations now. After this incident with this dissident, this Chinese dissident that is actually protesting against forced sterilizations, forced abortions. I believe his name is Chen Gangchen. Chen Gangchen, all right? That's his name, Chen Gangchen. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it up, but I'm trying to be as phonetically accurate as possible. Anyway, he was on house arrest, and he had actually been in prison for some time, on house arrest,
Anyway, he had escaped house arrest and actually found his way into the U.S. Embassy. He is currently there at the United States Embassy, and this could fray any potential, talks, any kind of potential relationships that the United States and China could potentially be gaining traction upon, because China is interpreting this dissident escaping house arrest and going to the United States Embassy as egg on its face, or I should say egg roll on its face. I mean, they really don't appreciate this. I mean, as they see it, they feel that it undermines their authority, and they're pretty pissed off. They want the United States to hand over Chen Gongqing, and I don't think that the United States is going to do it. So this is definitely going to weigh down the relations between the United States and China. And to be completely honest with you, I mean, it's a very precarious situation because, let's be honest. I mean, this is a activist. This is somebody who is a prisoner of conscience, somebody who basically highlighted and exported footage showing China's forced sterilizations, showing China's forced abortion processes, their one-child policy. This was the man that unearthed this, and he had been persecuted by the Chinese government for years, and finally found his way to make an escape for the United States Embassy in China, and that's where he currently resides at this point in time. And, it could spell disaster for the relations between the United States and China. And let me tell you, I don't particularly care because I feel that China is a disgusting, despicable, totalitarian, communist, hypocritical regime. But we do have to keep in mind that the bulk of manufacturing comes from this country. I mean, the United States is solely dependent upon the manufacturing base of China. And if for whatever reason we go to some type of conflict with China, whether it's an economic or actual military conflict, there's not going to be many things that are going to be on the store shelves, given the fact that 90 or 85% on the crap on the store shelves are made in China. So I think there's a recipe for disaster here. But at the same time, I can understand why the United States is holding this particular activist, Chiang Kai-shek, because no one should be subjected to this type of treatment just for unearthing certain footage to make a certain regime look hypocritical like it is. And I hate to recall that one footage I tweeted last week of that Syrian, Jesus Christ, that the one Syrian person who was buried alive just because the Syrian Bashar al-Assad army found this person smuggling footage of the atrocities that Bashar al-Assad's army is inflicting upon his own people. He smuggled footage to the mainstream media and got buried alive because of it. So once again, very precarious situation here. And I want to hear what you have to say about it. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. What do you think about this, huh? What do you think is the future of United States-China relations based upon this particular incident? Believe me, the Chinese aren't taking this lightly. You should check out the Chinese presses. They're not taking it lightly at all. Anyway, let's take some calls here. 646-652-4869. We got area code 972 on the horn. What's up?
Hey, guys.
How's it going?
I just want to say that you need to move out of your granny's house.
My granny's dead, you stupid asshole. All right? Don't talk about my granny again, you stupid sack of crap. 724, you're on the horn. Jesus Christ, I hear a freaking TV in the background, for Christ's sake. Pick a medium, all right? Pick a medium. Computer, phone, TV, pick a medium, you stupid jerk. 567, you're on the horn.
Cool. That's what the cool people do.
What?
What up, players? I'm Kerbifer, telling you to check out Tome, Terrain of Magical Expertise on Newgrounds. What?
Shut up. What, I got freaking advertisements calling me, huh? Oh, what, is this a new form of advertising? These freaking people are going to advertise me, calling me up and playing. That's the last thing I need, is a bunch of scumbags sitting over here calling up and trying to get free ad time off my dime.
Stupid scumbags. People are playing ads. They're calling up and playing ads, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, man. We're supposed to be talking about a serious Give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic. We're supposed to be talking about a serious subject matter right now. Do you understand that? I mean, this particular situation with this blind Chinese activist, Chen Guangchen, could jeopardize the relations between China and the United States, all right? And, you know, I don't understand how you people can sit back and find this comical. I just don't understand how you people think it's a freaking joke. But anyway, now that we're talking about the Chinese government, unfortunately, we have to bring in a representative of the Chinese government, of the Communist government of China. I know. But the reason we have to do this is because, believe it or not, this show is actually broadcasted in China. And the only reason that it's broadcasted in China is that if we, here on Blog Talk Radio or the True Capitalist Radio Show in general, happens to say anything against the regime has or must have an opportunity for rebuttal. All right? So without any further ado, is he on, engineer? Do we got him on the horn there? All right, well, without any further ado, folks, Mr. Fortune Cookie, are you there, sir?
You see, you motherfucker in America, all that talking garbage about communist government in China. How dare you, motherfucker, go out there and get Chen Kai-chen? How dare you get Chen Kai-chen? He is a political prisoner here in China, and he's serving house arrest, motherfucker. You, American motherfucker, you need to mind your own business, motherfucker. You need to stop picking your nose around here. You, American motherfucker, need to know that we own your ass. We own all you, American motherfucker. We own you people. All the iPhone, iPod, all the TVs, shit, all that stuff that manufactured in China, motherfucker. We own all you, motherfucker. You buy everything from us, the communist government of China. And not to mention, motherfucker, that we own all United States debt. We own all United States debt. So we own you. We own all you, American motherfucker. We own you. You belong to us, motherfucker. You belong to the communist government of China. Every one of you, American motherfucker. Every one of your children, we own your people. We own all your people. So I warn all you American motherfucker, don't mess with communist government of China, because you will regret it. It will be the biggest mistake you ever have in your life. And for all you people out there talking garbage, asking why we do what we do, you want to know why we do what we do? We do it for Chairman Mao. We do it for Chairman Mao. We do it for Chairman Mao. Oh no. My stomach hurt. Oh no. Oh, bad egg roll. Oh no. I got nothing else to say. I am Mr. Fortune Cookie. Thank you very much.
All right, that's enough. Get him off. Get him off, for Christ's sake. Anyway, as you can see, Mr. Fortune Cookie has a very brazen approach to the situation. You know what I mean? He's not particularly taking this blind Chinese dissident escape into the United States Embassy in China very lightly, all right? So once again, this could strain relations with the United States and China, and we shall wait and see if it actually does. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm afraid to take another caller about this subject matter because I think that none of you people care, and most of you people are probably going to prank call for Christ's sake. So look, I'm just going to take a couple of more callers, and this is probably going to happen. All right? Area code 347, you're on the horn.
What up, players? I'm Kerbifer.
Just shut up, you stupid advertisement, for Christ's sake. God damn it. 818, you're on the horn.
Whatever, I'm like the main character. Okay, well, Alpha's like the main guy, but I'm the best character.
Jesus Christ, what is this? What the hell is this crap? Huh? We got advertisements in here flooding up the freaking switchboards, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. All right, let's take a couple of Skype callers. How about Burning Count Dracula? You're on the horn. Christ, this is a freaking Gaben remix, for Christ's sake. That's great, isn't it? Jesus Christ. One more caller. 314, you're on the horn.
Not to mention he's super good at the game for some reason, but who cares? I got the sword.
Shut this stupid advertisement. God damn you freeloading advertisement pieces of crap. I'm warning you. I'm warning especially you freaking advertisers that are calling up and trying to get a free advertisement off my dime. I'm warning you. You keep doing this, I will take the necessary steps to make sure that I get punitive damages out of your ass. So I'm warning you. I'm warning all of you idiots trying to get a free freaking advertisement off my freaking show. I'm warning all of you assholes. Give me the freaking mic. Give me the mic. Jesus Christ, you stupid assholes, for Christ's sake. Don't give my show any kind of respect. You people are giving my show no type of respect, for Christ's sake. As a matter of fact, give me more beer. Give me some more beer, for Christ's sake, because I don't even know if I can continue doing the show without getting freaking loaded a little bit, for Christ's sake. As a matter of fact, I should just chug about 2 beers here in about 2 minutes. Get the freaking edge off of me, for Christ's sake. Get off! Get this bottle cap off, God damn it. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, look what you pricks do to me, man. Look at what you do to me. Look at what you do to me. Screwed up, man. Let me take a chug of this, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you, I'm chugging. I'm telling you, I'm chugging. I'm chugging because, let me tell you something. I'm getting no freaking gratification. No type of gratification from doing this goddamn broadcast right now. I'll tell you that right now. I'm sitting over here, I'm giving free information. I mean, I'm shooting pearls to you people. I'm shooting pearls. That's it. I'm keep on chugging. That's what I'm going to keep doing, all right? Stupid assholes. And I'm not an alcoholic, all right? Right now, you know what I'm consuming? I was consuming some Blue Moon Belgian White. Now I'm consuming some freaking Spring Blonde Wheat Ale, baby. All right? Here, let me take another chug of that. We're done with that beer. Woo! Oh, there went the Spring Blonde Wheat Ale, huh? Oh man. I'm feeling good, man. I'm sorry, all right? I'm feeling good right now, all right? As a matter of fact, I think all you people that are making my life a living hell on this broadcast, I think all you people should take a whiff of this. I think you should all take a whiff of that, huh? How you like that, huh? How you like a little bit of that, you stupid milky liquor? Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter. All right, you people don't care about the United States-Chinese relations as it relates to the blind Chinese dissident that escaped to the United States Embassy in China, Chen Gang-chen. So let's talk about the EU leaders saying that they're going to boycott the 2012 European Championships that are going to be held in the Ukraine unless the opposition leader Yulia Tymoshenko is freed. Yulia Tymoshenko is actually, she used to be the prime minister of the Ukraine, and you know, this is a very sick situation until what's this idiot's name? Yanukovych. This is the new leader of Ukraine. Actually threw all these bogus charges on Yulia Tymoshenko, which is actually the only opposition within the Ukraine. I mean, it's much like a two-party system here in America. And what this guy who's in charge of the Ukraine now, Yanukovych, excuse me if I'm butchering up these names, but I'm not privy to this dialect, but Yanukovych, he's the leader of the Ukraine, put all these bogus charges on Tymoshenko, and as a result, Tymoshenko is now in jail. The former prime minister, Yulia Tymoshenko, is in jail, and she's in jail on bogus charges that were trumped up by this party that is obviously led by Yushchenko. What the hell is this idiot's name? I forgot. All these names, all these leaders, man. Anyway, the EU leaders of the Eurozone are refusing to go to Malta, which is supposed to hold these European championships for football. All right, but they are threatening to boycott these championships, and that spells a recipe for disaster for all you football lovers out there in Europe. You know, you may not be able to see these European championships for 2012 because a lot of these leaders have already said that they are going to boycott it unless they free and release Tymoshenko. I'm not joking. All right, I mean, you've already got a commitment from Angela Merkel. You also have, you know, all kinds of people: Jose Manuel Barroso, Redding. You know, the Czech president, Václav Klaus, you know, I mean, all these people have already committed and said that they will boycott the European Championship for 2012 if the Ukraine does not stop with this Cold War-like tactic of jailing political opposition, because that's basically what this is all about. Yulia Tymoshenko is a political prisoner, all right? All the charges that were thrown up against her are false, all right? And everybody knows it. I mean, these idiots that are in power, all right, believe it or not, are a sect of the population within the Ukraine that aren't necessarily native Ukrainians. They're actually Russian industrialists. They actually speak Russian as their native tongue, for Christ's sake, all right? And these group, which are now predominantly in power in the Ukraine, are from Donbas, Ukraine. And in Donbas, Ukraine, this is where the crux of these people that back up this Yankushenko. Wait, hold on. Let me get this guy's name right. I don't like knowing people's names that are communist in nature or trying to go back to the Cold War or anything of that name. What the hell is this guy's name, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. You know, the current leader of the Ukraine, for Christ's sake. Whatever the hell his fruity-ass name is. All right? But anyway, this guy here, what the hell is his name again? Yeah, Yanukovych, excuse me. That's the name, Yanukovych. sorry, folks. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm not, foreign to the tongue, so please excuse the butchering of names, but I'm trying to put a focal point on the issue at hand, and the issue at hand here is the jailing of Yulia Tymoshenko. And not only has she been jailed as a political prisoner, but there's photos that have come out showing Yulia Tymoshenko bruised up and battered, and according to the report, she's been actually abused by the Ukrainian prison guards that are actually in there, obviously inflicting bodily harm on her for no freaking reason other than the fact that she was the political opposition in the Ukraine. And of course, she was the former prime minister of the Ukraine, and this asshole Yanukovych is actually going back to the 20th century, in which this communist-style politics, in which you rid your political opposition by either jailing or killing them. This is highly prevalent. With these, this section of the Ukraine called Donbas, the city of Donbas. These people out here have taken control of the Ukraine, are now implementing an authoritarian-style situation. You know what I mean? And it's really pretty disgusting, man. All I got to say to the Ukraine is, free Yulia Tymoshenko. Because there's no reason for her to be in jail, and it's about time that the EU is doing something in favor of human rights instead of being pompous jerks worried about their own socialism. Anyway, I want to hear from you, 646-652-4869. We're talking about Yulia Tymoshenko being jailed, falsely imprisoned by the current regime in the UK that comes from Donbas, Ukraine, which are basically Russian-speaking industrialists that have taken control of the country of Ukraine and have trumped up fake charges on Tymoshenko and have put her in jail, and now she's being abused in jail. The leaders of the Eurozone are calling on a boycott, that they're not going to attend the European Championship. This could spell a recipe for disaster. All these hooligans that are waiting to go out and kick some ass out there, they might not even play. They might not even send the players out to Malta, for Christ's sake. How do you like that there, Europeans? Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I hate to keep reiterating this. Free Yulia Tymoshenko. Free Yulia Tymoshenko. Let's take some calls here. Area code 405, you're on the air.
Blog Talk Radio / True Leftist Radio.
What, do you actually think you're going to get freaking listeners that actually give two rats' asses about your leftism on this venue? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, absolutely. I bet there's a lot of leftists that listen to your show.
Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you bring some leftist, rhetoric to the table instead of sitting over here trying to mooch off my goddamn listener base, because you're not only probably not entertaining at all, but less informative. But go ahead. Try to bring some rhetoric to the table and see if you got some substance. What leftism are you promoting on your show?
What kind of leftism? Gun control?
Do you hear that right there? Everybody here? What kind of leftism? You see, somebody who doesn't even believe in the rhetoric that they're being fed by talking heads. Did you hear that? What kind of leftism? Yes, what kind of leftism, 405?
Well, can you be more clear what your question is? It's kind of vague. Really vague.
Yeah, you're vague. All right, I bet you say that to all the guys you meet in the bathroom, right?
Don't go to the bathrooms and suck people's cocks like your son.
Yeah, right. Are you kidding me? You sound like the type of fruity-ass bastard that not only cleans the cheese off of somebody's scrotum, but will probably go reach around and probably clean up the dingleberries. Am I right, boy?
No, boy, you're not right. I bet you're a type of secret homosexual, talk all this good shit, and then, at night, go to fucking gay bathhouses. Am I right, or am I right?
Jesus Christ. And this is what you're going to be talking about on your radio show? This is the kind of personality that you're going to be projecting on your radio show?
I'm actually not the radio host. I'm just the engineer. I'm just advertising for them.
Well, you know what? We can already tell by the lackadaisical approach that you put into your thought process to conjure up your sentence fragments that you and your leftist radio are so uneducated that you couldn't even come up with substance to make yours truly look, I don't know, in a precarious situation. I've given you the venue to put me in my place on the debating table, and you can't do it. You want to know why you can't do it? Because you are imbeciles that are just taking rhetoric that's been said by somebody else, packaging it up as your own, and thinking that you're actually accomplishing something by doing it. I mean, it's stupid. Pathetic. I hope they dox your ass and send you hookers all night long just for that. Area code 250, what's up?
So when you say you wanted to lose your virginity to me, does that mean that you actually had fantasies?
Shut up. Hey, Howard Stern is gone, all right? I know all you Howard Stern fans are like, oh, look, Howard Stern. Howard Stern is gone, all right? He lost the lawsuit to Sirius Radio, all right? He's gone. That's why he's, what was he, a talent show judge now? I mean, that's pretty sad there, Howard, you know what I mean? A talent show judge? You want to know why, Howard? Because your personality sucks, all right? I mean, you could only throw salami at porn stars' asses so long before people started saying, all right, we get it. So, I mean, don't even keep bringing up Howard Stern on my broadcast, all right? That man is beneath me, all right? I mean, this man is the waffle on my boot when it comes to radio broadcasts and when it comes to actual talent, all right? You can tell him I said that. All right? I'm a one-man show. This idiot incorporates like 80 different personalities just so that this idiot can get a freaking half-ass laugh from his audience. All right? He's a piece of trash, not to mention he's an idiot. So come and get some. Anyway, once again, we were talking about how the European Union is saying that they will boycott the 2012, or at least leaders within the European Union, saying they will boycott the 2012 European Championships held in the Ukraine unless they release the opposition leader, Yulia Tymoshenko. And I don't think they're going to do it. As a matter of fact, the current leader of the Ukraine, this Yanukovych, has already said that you people shouldn't even be delving in Ukraine business. So, anyway, let's take some calls here. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Let's take a call. 567, what's up?
I don't know if you guys heard that, but by the way, the cops are coming for us because that was how horrible that was.
Do a barrel roll.
Don't test it on me.
Okay, so we're doing a Arthur Christmas Mad Libs thing. We're at Denny's, and we're going to do a sentence each. All right, start off with you.
Dear Santa, is it freezing at the Alaska? It's toasty here inside Denny's.
You idiots are at Denny's?
No, I already slithered you my wish list. But now I giggle all these delicious holiday treats, and I'd like to add...
Jesus Christ, just shut up. All right? First of all, you shouldn't even be admitting that you're going to a Denny's and you sound young, all right? I mean, Denny's are for old idiots that are gumming their breakfast. You're sitting over here, yeah, we're having a good time at Denny's. You're an idiot. You're a loser, all right? Get a life. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Aung San Suu Kyi. Aung San Suu Kyi, believe it or not, was a political prisoner out of what used to be Burma, now called Myanmar. A political prisoner who had been in house arrest for, Jesus Christ, close to 20 years. Recently actually got elected into parliament against the leadership of Myanmar's government. And believe it or not, ever since she got elected through a democratic vote, the Myanmar government has been reluctant into actually recognizing Aung San Suu Kyi, given the fact that she had been a political prisoner and under house arrest for like literally almost 20 years. I think it was like 18, 19 years. And I think that Aung San Suu Kyi is a person that everybody should look to as a beacon for hope in Asia as it pertains to conquering communism and conquering totalitarianism and conquering military juntas and so on and so forth. All right. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing up Aung San Suu Kyi is because not only are the Myanmar government having to recognize her, they're going to swear her in as a part of the parliament, and as a result, I think this is a great day for Myanmar, Burma. You know, I think it's a great day. Are you kidding me? I mean, this woman had been under political house arrest by the junta of Myanmar for like freaking, Jesus Christ, freaking 19 years. I mean, unfreaking believable. Oh, and if you don't know who Aung San Suu Kyi is, please look her up, all right? For all these people that are paying political lip service in America, for all these people that claim to be so politically down for theirs, I mean, you got to look at some of these people that I bring up on the broadcast that actually are living their political strife and not just being some obnoxious blowhard on some freaking television show. I think everybody should look up Aung San Suu Kyi, all right, taking the oath out there in Myanmar, Burma, all right? Long live Aung San Suu Kyi, and I hope that the legitimacy of her authority, or of her elected authority, isn't ignored in this, government that had her in house arrest for about 19 years. Anyway, everybody look up Aung San Suu Kyi, man. Much props. And hopefully all goes well for her, and all goes well for her supporters in that country. Anyway, let's continue going. Let's go to Syria, shall we? That's right, the United Nations monitors, right? Huh? That's right, the United Nations monitors have basically gone into Syria. What they're doing there, I have no idea. I guess they're just monitoring the situation. But they're there, and it seems like unrest continues to flourish at an It's just getting worse and worse, is what I'm trying to say, man. It's getting worse and worse. And now that the United Nations is in there, I'm wondering if those United Nations monitor, if they're actually doing anything, or are they actually helping Bashar al-Assad, much like they did Mladic back in Kosovo? Y'all remember that? Huh? At Srebrenica? I'm just saying, all right? I mean, what are these United Nations monitors doing? They're doing nothing, all right? 20 dead in Syria as bombs rock the city of Idlib. And let me tell you something. These particular bombings in Idlib actually targeted government buildings, all right? And, of course, as they targeted government buildings, who was the first one to say, you see, this is why you need me, Bashar al-Assad. I'm telling you, what a sick-ass tyrant this Bashar al-Assad is, for Christ's sake. A sick-ass, twisted tyrant. All right? And what are the United Nations monitors doing there? What are they doing? Can somebody explain that to me? Can somebody explain to me the pertinence of the United Nations? All right? Somebody explain to me this. They have done nothing to perpetuate peace. I mean, these idiots are still jerking off over prosecuting Charles Taylor. I mean, the ex-leader of Liberia and his war crimes were doing nothing more than arming some freaking rebel faction in Sierra Leone, which wasn't even his country. I mean, the United Nations is circle-jerking over this Charles Taylor prosecution. It's stupid. It's insignificant to international affairs, and these people are trying to be put on a pedestal as if they're doing something for world society. Stupid, man. It's pathetic. Why we continue to acknowledge the United Nations is beyond me. Once again, 20 dead in Syria as bombs rock the city of Idlib. And, of course, these bombs that rocked this city actually blew up government buildings. And in my personal opinion, I don't think that the rebels did this at all. I think that this was purely done and staged by Bashar al-Assad's army, so Bashar al-Assad can point to this incident and say, you see, this is why I'm doing what I am doing. You see, I have to go out and kill, I have to shell Hama. I got to shell Homs. I got to do this because you look at the people in Idlib, they bombed our government buildings. This is purely a setup by Bashar al-Assad. And what are these United Nations monitors doing? Jerking off to the prosecution of Charles Taylor. Just give me a freaking break. Screw you, United Nations. Jesus Christ. Well, what else we got? I want to hurry up and get over with this crap. I mean, do you hear all this bad news in the international community? It's world disorder, for Christ's sake. I mean, look at the next story. 15 dead in Nigeria. Thanks to the Boko Haram, all right, throwing bombs and shooting at people coming out of church services out at Bayero University in Nigeria. I mean, this is also including the attacks, what was it, a couple of days ago on a newspaper that killed about, was it 50? I mean, well, I don't understand, how in the hell can the United Nations circle jerk over prosecuting Charles Taylor, all right, when you've got all these different factions out here killing people like it's going out of style? You know what I mean? Like it's going out of style. Where are the United Nations for that? Where are the United Nations in Syria instead of having monitors monitor the location, huh? Where are the damn United Nations for the Boko Haram attacks in Nigeria? Where are the United Nations for Al-Shabaab attacks in freaking Somalia? Where are the United Nations for the Al-Haqqani attacks in Afghanistan and Pakistan? Where are the United Nations with all this crap? Where are they at? Now they're jerking off over freaking Liberian ex-leader freaking Charles Taylor. Once again, 15 dead in Nigeria as the Boko Haram attacks Bayero University church services. I mean, this is just disgusting, man. You know what I mean? This is just disgusting. This is why are we even acknowledging this international bureaucratic institution that is providing nothing? Nothing. I mean, their stupid their Security Council is a ridiculous, stupid bureaucratic mechanism. All right, all the stupid peacekeeping missions that they do are nothing but ridiculous jokes. I mean, the so-called UN peacekeepers are going into Africa sexually exploiting the people with food. Did y'all hear about that? If y'all haven't heard about that, Google search that. You'll find a whole bunch of articles about United Nations peacekeepers exploiting pre-teenage children in Africa for sex in exchange for food. Yeah, thanks, United Nations. Give me a freaking break, man. I can't believe this. You know what I mean? I can't believe the United Nations. I spit on the United Nations. Spit on you people. You stupid international bureaucrats. That's all you are, international bureaucrats. It's real easy to push a couple of papers and say, oh, I know what's best for you. Stupid assholes. Anyway, 15 dead in Nigeria as the Boko Haram attacks Bayero University church services in Nigeria. When will it ever end? Anyway, South Sudan says that Sudan is air bombing its oil regions. I don't know if you folks have been actually following me on my Twitter, but I've been actually tweeting at the South Sudan, and I advised the South Sudan to bomb the oil regions of the north before they did it to them. I don't know if you folks have been following me. I tweeted at them last week and said, look, they're bombing your cities. They're obviously trying to, indiscriminately terrorize the South. What you need to do right now is start bombing the oil fields of the north. You need to start doing it before they do it, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it. Instead, the South decided to go to China. China didn't give two rat's asses about the situation with the South. President Kair left China, and reports come out today stating that China is supplying the North with its military armaments. So, once again, South Sudan, if you're listening to me, you need to start stepping your game up and start stepping your chain up, all right? I mean, let's be honest, all right? This, the China doesn't care, all right? The North are going to continue. They're going to continue with this ridiculous nonsense. All right? And in my personal opinion, I just simply state that you need to go at them and hit them hard. All right? The United Nations ain't going to protect you. All right? Even though you obliged the United Nations when they demanded that the South get out of Hejliege. But when you got out of Hejliege, what happened? As you retreated, the North started taking pop shots at your troops retreating and started air bombing random, indiscriminate civilian populations. I mean, South Sudan, you should have taken my advice last week and started bombing the oil assets of the North and cripple this damn stupid northern primitive, disgusting, warlike, war hawk having fruity ass infrastructure up there. Choke them where it hurts. Take away their money. Well, look at that, huh? Look at that. Instead, they decided, I'm not going to listen to Ghost. I'm just going to go ahead and continue on with my South Sudan UN United Nations induced policy and see where that gets us. It ain't going to get you nowhere. It's getting you bombed, South Sudan. It's getting your oil rigs damaged. You need to hit the North and you need to hit it hard. That's the only way that you're going to, be able to protect your assets and protect your people. I mean, the North is not going to stop. They utilized your retreat as weakness, and they are not going to stop. And that's all I'm saying, man. Anyway, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks. Go to the forums. Go to the blogs. And spread around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And, of course, for all you fat, jelly-ass, lazy hambos that are too lazy to open up another freaking window browser, we got all kinds of little buttons underneath the player right there, all right? We got all kinds of Google Plus buttons, Facebook like buttons, retweet this button, share this buttons. I mean, use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. Anyway, Jesus Christ. You know what? Before I even ask the engineer, let me take a freaking drink of this beer. Do I even have a beer? I don't even have an open beer. I don't even have a freaking open beer, for Christ's sake. Give me another. Give me more beer. Jesus Christ. I need some more freaking beer up in here. All right, got another beer right here. I got one right here. Maybe a little warm. It's been sitting there for a little bit. Get this goddamn bottle cap off, for Christ's sake. Look at this crap. Look at all the freaking crap. Look at this crap. Damn it. There's freaking bottles all over the freaking place. Anyway, I want to say cheers to everybody out there who's listening, especially to the capitalist army that listen to me throughout the world. Much props. Capitalist army to the soul till the bullet hole, baby. Let me go ahead and take a swig of this. Isn't that right? Let me chug it. Let me chug this freaking beer. That's what I should be doing. You know what I mean? Chugging this freaking beer. Some good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'm gonna take another chug of this beer. Take another chug of this beer here. Oh man. Woo! Oh man. All right. Now that I've got me a little bit of a drink. All right. Now let's go ahead and let's take some shout outs. Do we have any Twitter shout outs to be had there, engineer? Well, according to the engineer, we do have a couple of Twitter shout-outs to be had, and if you want a Twitter shout-out right here live on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. All you have to do is tweet at me right now, Ghost Politics. All one word, no underscores, Ghost Politics with the hashtag Capitalist Army. All right? You have to have the hashtag Capitalist Army, baby. Anyway, let's go ahead and, well, and for all you haters that are tweeting at me, here, take a whiff of this. All right? Hey, I'm drinking beer here, all right? Anyway, we got Guitar Ninja. What's going on to Guitar Ninja up in this mofo? TCR Swag in the house. G-Man Capitalist in the place. What's going on, man? We got Yatsuba B, okay. We got Weena again. We've got Loler Guy in the house. Ghost FTW in the place. We've got Trayvon Corpse. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. Trayvon Corpse. I mean, oh, man, whoever made that goddamn Twitter name, that's disgusting. And that's a sick-ass picture that you got as an avatar, too. That's sick. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we got Trixie Fixie in the house. French doors. French doors. What's going on? Anyway, I'm still tripping out on that Trayvon Corpse Twitter name. That's sick. You guys are sick, twisted freaks. All right? Anyway, we got Speed Mobile 91 in the place. We got Jeff_Jefferson. What's going on? Who else we got going on? Eggs are hoax. Eggs are a hoax? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Jesus Christ. We got a Juggalo Brony. I mean, is that even real? A Juggalo Brony? I would like to see your brony ass go into a Juggalo event wearing a My Little Pony shirt. You know what I mean? And then see if your ass, don't get some disciplinary, gay homo clown action on your ass. Anyway, what's up, Equestrian Citizen in the house? Who else do we got? Man, we got everybody. Man, everybody's just keep them coming, baby. Keep the tweets coming. Keep them coming. All right, who else we got going on over here? We got Panther Man. We've got Barrett Tunga. Regular Capital in the house. Tankies for Ghost. Who else do we got going on over here? Keep them coming, man. You want a Twitter shout-out, Ghost Politics. All one word, no underscores. All right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at these sick, tenderized colon. Here we go again with this sick-ass twisted crap. We've got Top Badge in the house. What's going on, Top Badge? What's going on to B-Town Capitalist, Dutch Capitalist, Aussie Capitalist? What's going on to those peeps out there? They know what's up, man. How you doing? We got Beatings for Bronies. What's going on to Beatings for Bronies? We've got 4 years of Bronies. Yeah, real funny, jerk. We've got Aborted Fetus, LOL. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, you people are getting sick out here. Anyway, we got Koopa 1997. We got Moon Dancer in the house. Somebody named Moon Dancer. What's going on? We got Sergeant Furto. I'm not saying that disgusting, despicable name, for Christ's sake. I'm not saying. You know what? Forget it. That's it. All right. You people are sick, and I'm not saying any more of these sick Twitter names, for Christ's sake. I try to make this show interactive. I try to make this show interactive, but these people, these bad apples, these bad freaking apples, ruin it and ruin everything for everybody. Jesus Christ. They ruin it for everybody, man. You know it and I know it, man. This is why we can't have good things. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me move on. We're almost done with the most of the agenda out here. We were talking about how South Sudan is saying Sudan is air bombing the oil regions, and I tweeted at South Sudan last week saying, hey, You should target the oil fields of the North before they target yours. And did they listen? No. So come on, South Sudan. I'm trying to take your side. I appreciate your attempt at modernization through your natural resources, but you're going to continue to be lulled into this civil war if you don't play some kind of a military strategy here to protect your oil assets and protect at least the crux of your civilian population. And you can do that being defensive while at times being offensive. All right? Anyway, I hope the South Sudan is listening, man. I mean, don't let the North Sudan push you around, all right? They're a bunch of freaks, all right? They're a bunch of freaks. Anyway, U.S. drone attacks are back in Pakistan, folks, and, of course, this is after the conviction by the Pakistani High Court of their Prime Minister, Gilani, all right? And, I mean, it's no coincidence. I mean, what did I tell you last week? You know, once the Pakistani High Court basically found guilty or found the Prime Minister Gilani in contempt, that we were going to see some precarious stuff out here. And lo and behold, the Pakistani drone attacks are back. All right. As a matter of fact, the recent Pakistani drone attacks supposedly killed 4 militants within the Waziristan area. And according to reports, the United States are not going to stop the drone attacks in Pakistan, even though Pakistan is pissing and moaning that they don't want the United States to continue with these drone attacks. All right. So once again, folks, the war on terror, as much as this peacetime President Barack Obama is claiming he's such a peaceful president, he has expanded military operations. I mean, we talked about Libya, how he's, backed up the Al-Qaeda in Libya to overthrow Gaddafi. We talk about the absolute cutting and running in Iraq. Now we're talking about an expansion in Afghanistan. We're talking about a military expansion into the border of Pakistan, Afghanistan, which is known as the Waziristan area. We just talked about how there's United States Special Forces going into Uganda to look for Joseph Kony. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, this doesn't sound like a peacetime president as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I remember when Barack Obama took office and they gave him the goddamn Nobel Peace Prize. Remember that? Remember when they gave him the Nobel Peace Prize? I was like, for what? For what? And if I'm not mistaken, I even said back then that he is going to expand war as opposed to end war. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention, I don't like the Nobel Peace Prize anyway. It's a piece of trash. All right? And you can tell the Alfred Nobel Foundation I said that. I mean, do you even know who Alfred Nobel was? Alfred Nobel was the guy that invented dynamite. And this asshole has the audacity to give out a freaking peace prize? He invented dynamite. I mean, he blew up half the world, and this guy has the audacity to give out a peace prize in his memory? Get out of here, Alfred Nobel. All right, you can't hide that in history behind some stupid peace prize. Jesus Christ. Matter of fact, give me my beer, for Christ's sake. Freaking Alfred.
Look, I got a Nobel Peace Prize. My life is so significant now because I've got a Peace Prize with the name of some asshole who invented dynamite.
Jesus Christ. Let me take a chug here. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, I'm already finished with these beers here. Damn it. God damn it. Give me some more beer up in here. More beer. All right. I got another beer right here. Woo! Oh, man, let me tell you something right now. I'm living lavish on a Monday, even though it's a carpet-munching Monday. You know what I mean? Woo! Oh, man, let me beer here. Give me this goddamn beer. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Oh, man, I'm living lavish. I'm feeling good. It feels great to be a capitalist. You know what I mean? It feels great to be a capitalist, baby. All right. Anyway. That was for all you haters that are out there talking garbage to me. I really don't appreciate you people on Twitter talking garbage to me, all right? I don't appreciate you people on Twitter talking garbage to me. Anyway, we were talking about how the U.S. drone attacks are back in Pakistan. Let's go ahead and talk about something else. Let's start winding down the broadcast a little bit. Has anybody heard about these cannibal shrimp that are invading the Gulf out here? Cannibal shrimp. And for you folks that don't know, they're actually the Asian tiger shrimp. You know what I mean? Asian tiger shrimp, they're native to the Asian sea areas. They have now found their way into the Gulf area, and they are basically eating up the shrimp fishery within the Gulf, all right? I'm not joking. Can you believe this crap? I mean, we've got cannibal shrimp in the Gulf that are ruining the shrimp fishery out here. And for you folks that don't know what an Asian tiger shrimp is, I strongly advise you to look it up, for Christ's sake. These things are as big as a goddamn freaking lobster. They're as big as a freaking lobster, for Christ's sake, and they're gobbling up shrimp, for Christ's sake. I mean, who do we blame for this? I mean, I'm not trying to say that there's any correlation. I'm not saying that there's any connection, but could there be something with this BP oil spill? I'm just saying, I mean, this Asian tiger shrimp is not native to the Gulf. It's not native. I mean, scientists still don't even know how these things got here. They're just speculating that maybe currents brought them there or something, but I think that's a bunch of baloney. That's a bunch of baloney. And not to mention that not only do these tiger shrimp, not only are they ruining the fishery by cannibalizing regular pink shrimp, but they also bring a lot of disease. You know, they're a sick-ass little despicable roach of the freaking sea, this Asian tiger shrimp. You know what I mean? They got freaking weird spots on them, for Christ's sake. They look like a mutated bunch of crap, man. I'm just saying, man. These damn cannibal shrimp are not native to the Gulf. And it's bad enough that some of this Gulf shrimp that I've been seeing at the stores, for Christ's sake, look a little dark. You know what I mean? They look a little black. You know what I mean? And now they're calling me, it's black Gulf shrimp. I mean, Jesus Christ, I've seen fucking little pieces of oil deposit, for Christ's sake. Damn it! Damn it! God damn it, I want my shrimp back! Don't you understand that? I want my shrimp back! God! Got these disgusting spotted cannibal shrimp up in here eating up my shrimp. I want my shrimp back, you sick! Damn it! Somebody give me Tony Hayward's number right goddamn now. Somebody give me Tony Hayward's number, because it's his fault. Even if it isn't his fault, it's his fault. Jesus Christ. Freaking Asian tiger shrimp. You're ruining my shrimp. I want my shrimp back. I'm not joking. Somebody docks Tony Hayward so I can call his ass, because I can tell him, I want my shrimp back. You sack of crap. Anyway, folks, let me move on to another subject matter before I get a little pissed off about cannibal shrimp. Have y'all heard about John Edwards and the freaking trial with old John Edwards, Mr.
I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna end poverty. That's one of the things I want to do in my life as John Edwards. Is I want to end poverty, even though I'm worth about $315 million or $400 million. Who's counting? Because I exploited it from lawsuits I put up against the tobacco companies. I want to go out and end poverty because I'm John Edwards. Yeah, right. Huh? John Edwards. For you folks that don't know, John Edwards was the VP candidate to the 2004 presidential elections to John Kerry. He was his VP candidate. And then he tried to run again in 2008. And when he ran in 2008, he got hooked up with some horse-faced bimbo named Rael Hunter. Rael Hunter was a supposed videographer that worked for the Edwards campaign, and somewhere along that videography relationship between Rael Hunter and John Edwards came a rendezvous, a horizontal mambo, Cincinnati bow tie, the old pump. You know what I mean? The old horizontal mambo. I mean, something happened to where John Edwards penetrated Rael Hunter, and as a result, a baby came out. All right. Now, why John Edwards was not, using a rubber or pulling out is beyond me. All right. But John Edwards apparently impregnated this Rael Hunter, and he is in court right now. Trying to fight against charges that alleges that he utilized campaign contribution funds that was raised in 2008 to basically have as a hush fund for Rael Hunter. He was actually embezzling some of the money that he was collecting through his campaign in 2008 and trying to utilize it to shut everybody up, including Rael Hunter, in this, behind-the-back soiree love child situation that John Edwards had, all right? Which is illegal because campaign contribution funds are not used to keep people quiet, all right? That's illegal, all right? John Edwards is trying to claim that that's not what happened, but come on. Come on, Edwards, we're not stupid. And not to mention, you're a freaking scumbag, Edwards. You're an unbelievable, unadulterated scumbag. All right? I mean, what kind of a human being goes out, not only cheats on a wife that's dying of cancer. Look, she's going to die. She eventually died. All right? I mean, you couldn't keep it in your pants until she finally succumbed to her cancer. But no, you had to go out and not only philander around, but have another freaking kid. You're a disgusting piece of trash. And then on top of that, you try to use funds to keep her quiet? I hope they throw the book at your stupid ass, Edwards. I hope you go to jail for 15, 20 years, you piece of trash. You stupid, dumb little half-a-fruit-looking twerp. Jesus Christ, I don't want to talk about John Edwards, for Christ's sake. He'll teach you how to he'll teach you something. He'll teach you how to cheat on a dying wife. But, man, that's about it. Anyway, let me go ahead and take a swig of this beer. And I want to get to my last subject matter, and I want to talk a little bit about bronies. That's right. I want to talk about this sick-ass, twisted brony phenomena that seems to be growing. It seems to be growing like a stage 4, stage 5 cancer infection, for Christ's sake. My God. Hold on. Before I start talking about bronies, let me go ahead and take a swig of this beer, because I definitely need to chug this beer here so I can even talk about this disgusting, despicable, filthy, feminine subject matter. All right? Go ahead and take a chug here. Very good. Now, the reason I want to talk a little bit about bronies is because, first of all, for some goddamn reason, I have a lot of this contingent that listens to my broadcast. All right?
I'm talking about a lot of these people that are a contingent that are listening in. And recently, believe it or not, which, I mean, really, I really didn't even know how to even describe the feeling that I felt when I heard a voice actress by the name of Tara Strong. Tara Strong is, I don't even know what character she plays on My Little Pony, My Little Pony. But believe it or not, one of these goddamn bronies actually had this voice actress, Tara Strong, say that she was a melting pot of friendship. Jesus Christ, man! I'm getting infested by bronies, for Christ's sake! I'm getting infested by bronies! Jesus Christ. Ugh. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Let me tell you something, all right? Let me tell you something, you scumbags! And I'm going to repeat this, and I hope this goes through each and every one of your over-feminized noggins. I will never, and I repeat, never be a brony, all right? Ever. I don't care how many of you people become bronies. I don't care if freaking Gabe Newell's a brony. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I am not going to become a brony, all right? I refuse to have you people suck me into this crap. You understand this? I refuse, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. You got Tara Strong over here. I'm a melting pot of friendship. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Hey, you know what? We're getting all these goddamn advertisements calling up. I mean, where's the ban all bronies, castrate bronies? I mean, we need a little bit of that up in here, for Christ's sake. I am not a brony. Especially after season 2, for Christ's sake. I mean, we're supposed to believe this crap? Anyway, that's about enough, all right? Once again, I'm not a brony. I don't care what Gabe Newell says that he's a brony. I don't care who says they're a brony. That's enough, all right? That's enough, for Christ's sake. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast already, and I'm talking about radio graffiti. That's right, folks. Radio graffiti, the part of the broadcast in which the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you have to do is give me a call right now at 646-652-4869. This number to call. And when I get to your area code or your Skype name, you will have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that you have to say on your mind. All right? And let me tell you, when I call on your area code or your Skype name, you better be ready. You understand that? You better be ready. Don't be a goddamn Helen Keller deaf mute, for Christ's sake, because you screw up the show, you piece of trash. All right? Everybody ready? Let's take it from the top. Area code 318, Radio Graffiti. No, he must have hung up, for Christ's sake. 262, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost.
Hey.
I was just,
too late. 808, Radio Graffiti.
Your profanity is quite sickening. You will stop.
Jesus Christ, learn how to spoken, will you? 732, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, finally off the toilet.
You're finally off the toilet? Jesus Christ, it took you long enough, for Christ's sake. Are you all right? Would you have something bad to eat? Would you have some bad clams or something?
Yeah, I was trying to, get some, Johnny Walker Second Harvest, and, I managed to get a cup right here.
Jesus Christ, get this. It's sick asshole, for Christ's sake. What are you talking about, Johnny Walker's Second Harvest? What are you, taking a piss or... Jesus. Jesus Christ. I'm taking Skype callers now. Hey, we got Hispandex Brony, Radio Graffiti.
You won't be a brony, but your three little whore daughters are.
I couldn't understand you because you suck. 209, Radio Graffiti.
Ban all Jewish. Ban all ghosts. Ban all faggots. Ban all niggers. Ban all Jewish. Ban all faggots. Ban all ghosts.
That was really stupid. 347, Radio Graffiti.
What's worse than finding a worm in your apple? The Holocaust.
Man, these are pretty bad today. I'm going to have to cut the freaking show short. 646,
For them to be
Radio
homified
Graffiti.
as a player of the game, even if they're fan
Now,
characters.
shut up, you stupid, dumb advertisement. God damn it. 724, Radio Graffiti.
How's it going?
Can't even understand you stupid idiot. 574, Radio Graffiti.
I'm the T to the W-I-L-I-G-H-T, and ain't no other pony troll it down like me. I'm Twilightlicious.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Well, wait, we got freaking Twilight singing Fergalicious, for Christ's sake. That's all we need for these cloppers. That's all we freaking Damn it. I mean, that's all we need for these cloppers. Jesus Christ, give me the freaking mic, for Christ. This is just getting horrible. This is just getting sick, is what it is. It's getting sick here. This is just getting sick.
818 for all the details and where you can donate to
God damn it. Whoever's doing that, I hope you get cancer of the cock. Whoever's doing that, I hope you get cancer of the goddamn colon. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. Freaking people, man, trying to mooch off me. They're trying to mooch off me like I'm the government or something. There ain't no free ads on my show, boy. There ain't no goddamn free ads on my show there, boy. I hate the American government, you sorry sack of crap. I'm tired of it. I'm getting sick and tired of this crap. This is a carpet munching Monday, for Christ's sake, man. I shouldn't have to be taking this, for Christ's sake. I shouldn't. God damn it. I shouldn't have to be taking this. I deserve more respect. Stupid asshole. Give me the freaking mic. Give me the... Let me tell you something, you sorry scumbags. This crap better start getting better, or I'm just going to end the goddamn show. Do you understand that? I'm going to end the goddamn show. I didn't even want to do a show today for a freaking carpet munching Monday. I was going to wait for a Taco Tuesday, but I'm freaking regretting it. I'll tell you that right now. All right? All right, I'm freaking regretting it. That's all I'm saying. I'm freaking regretting it. I'm chugging this beer. That's what I'm doing. Let me tell you, these freaking calls better start getting better, boy. 610 Radio Graffiti.
I fucking hate foul games and Dave Newell is fat jelly ass Rambo.
Yeah, shut up. That's a splice. I never said that. Stupid asshole. You know it and I know it. 775 Radio Graffiti.
Time to test out my new toy.
Jesus Christ, that was lame. 805 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, it's Edna. What's going on?
Who is me? Who is me?
It's Edna. Edna, you know what I want you to do, Ghost, is I want you to suck the smoke right out of the hole in my neck.
Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? I can hear the crustaceans vibrate in your snatch pipe when you do that, for Christ's sake, you sick-ass, twisted old gumming, Ovaltine drinking, Golden Girls watching, cancer throat having freak. Jesus, 937 Radio Graffiti.
Maybe later.
Oh, stupid. Shut up. 714 Radio Graffiti.
I want money. So it's $50,000.
This idiot's watching TV, for Christ's sake. Sounds like he's watching the freaking Golden Girls himself. 941 Radio Graffiti.
I'm getting tired of these stupid tiger shrimp coming to our territory.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, what's going on to Karaskin out here? Everybody say hi to Karaskin.
Hey,
what's
everybody.
going on, Karaskin? How you doing, man?
Nothing much. How about you?
Nothing. I tell you what, hey, Karaskin, can you stay on the line? We're gonna have a little part of the segment that I'm gonna start calling Ask Karaskin. All right?
Okay.
All right, hold on right there, everybody. Right now, since Radio Graffiti is sucking the chrome up of a '57 Chevy bumper, we are playing a game that I'm gonna start calling Ask Karaskin. All right? You ask Karaskin a question right now. You there, Karaskin?
Yep. Ask me anything and I'll answer it to you.
All right, we're going to go ahead and see if we can have some people ask Karaskin a question. 469, ask Karaskin.
Hey, Karaskin, when I'm watching My Little Pony, how do I get one of those jumbo Sharpies right up in my big hole? I'm having a little trouble doing that.
I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain that, and I don't want to know. Oh.
Yeah, what a sick ass prick. How about 443? Ask Karaskin.
Nothing.
No, just a Helen Keller deaf mute. Hey, 513. Ask Karaskin.
Oh boy, we have another one.
I mean, what is this crap? 646. Ask Karaskin.
What's your favorite kind of door?
Did you say? Is his
favorite kind of door? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite kind of door, there, Karaskin?
That's a good question. I prefer the ones that were made out of red wood, and French doors too.
And French doors. I kind of figured you liked French doors. 208. What's up? Ask Karaskin.
Brownienet.com. Tell him Christian sent you.
Yeah, shut up. I hope you get, brutally anal raped with corn cobs. 269, ask Karaskin.
Hey, can I take a diarrhea dump in your poop hole?
Shut up, you stupid. I know. This is serious business, all right? This is a segment that I'm doing right now. Ask Karaskin. If you got, a question, ask Karaskin. 419, ask Karaskin.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Ask Karaskin.
You?
I just wanted to ask.
Go on.
I'm sorry. Are you a brony?
What?
Are you a brony, he asked.
No, I'm not a brony. I support rabbits. They shall take over Equestria whether you like it or not. Fear them. Or not.
Wait, what'd you say, Karaskin? That rabbits are going to take over Equestria?
Oh, yeah, the rabbits are going to take over Equestria. Bronies, beware. They will come after you, and it will take over Equestria.
All right, you heard that from Karaskin. How about 478? Ask Karaskin.
Hey, what's up, Ghost? Karaskin, what's going on with y'all today?
Oh, man, here we go with this guy. Go ahead. What's going on, ghetto capitalist, man? And you want you to put a freaking pacifier in Junior's mouth for a second and go ahead and ask Karaskin.
Karaskin, I got to ask you, baby, what would get you more motivated in the morning? A cup of coffee or the fact that tomorrow's the first of the month and we get our EBT recharge? That's like free money from the government, so I know the answer's got to be easy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Get him off. What do you got to say, Karaskin?
Wait. Let me answer that. What you mean? Do you want to ask me if I which is better for tomorrow, either a cup of coffee or first of a month for that EBT card of yours, or something like that.
Yeah, did you hear that, Ghetto Capitalist? Did it answer your question?
Basically, I want to know what's better, a cup of coffee or a freshly charged EBT paid for by the government dime, baby?
I have no idea. Man, this is too... I don't know. I don't know which is better, but you know what? I hate to say it, but coffee's better. You know, I prefer cappuccino. Oh boy.
Oh man, you like cappuccinos too? I mean, not only do you like porterhouse steaks, that's your favorite steak, but you like cappuccinos, man. You be living large out there, Karaskin.
Oh yeah, porterhouse steaks and cappuccino is the best.
All right, look, I'll tell you what. We're gonna get a couple of more Ask Karaskins, then we're gonna go back to Radio Graffiti. All right, man. 484 Ask Karaskin.
Hey, Karaskin, I just have a quick question. Why is Ghost such a communist Jewish lizard from space?
Yeah,
He's not Alex Jones. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah, tell him,
Karaskin.
Tell these idiots. Tell him.
Yeah, listen, guys. You guys are gonna treat Ghost like he's the next Alex Jones? Well, look. He provides capitalist advices, and he tells the news. He's not some kind of a mad dragon. Come on, cut him some slack. He provides information and news for your benefit, okay? Now, cut it out.
Yeah, no kidding. You listen to Karaskin. Cut it out. All right, that's enough. All right, a couple more. Here, 585, Ask Karaskin.
Hey, Karaskin, I think about the idea of true drag capitalist radio.
You want me to wait? What do I think about the True Capitalist Radio?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's the best audible blog talk radio show. This is the best one so far.
Hey, I really appreciate that, Karaskin. All right, one more, Karaskin. 347, Ask Karaskin.
Yeah, Karaskin, why does Ghost suck your dick so much?
Shut up, you stupid moron, all right? Hey, Karaskin happens to be a part of the capitalist army, you stupid moron, all right? Don't be sitting over there talking about Karaskin that way, all right?
You're not a dick, Ghost. Don't listen to them, okay?
Yeah, we're not going to end on that one, Karaskin, all right? 479, Ask Karaskin.
What is that?
How about turning down the radio, jerk dick? 575, Ask Karaskin. No, 757, I should say, Ask Karaskin. 757, Ask Karaskin.
All right, hey, Karaskin, what's going on, man? How do you feel about all this stupid... Yeah, what's going on? What do you think about all these stupid fucking bronies?
I think they need to cut it out. Yeah, I think they need to lay out the show and watch something else. They should have watched regular show or something.
Oh, you heard it right from Karaskin. All you bronies got put in your place by Karaskin, baby. Tell them one more time. Tell those bronies how it is, Karaskin.
You guys should have watched a better show than Not My Little Pony. I mean, watch a better show like, I would say, any show, but not My Little Pony, okay?
Keep going, man. Now tell them.
And you should man up. I mean, look at you. You guys are playing with your pony toys. What are you supposed to be, girls? Guys, listen. I know it's hard for you, but you need to stop playing with those things and stop wasting your money over pony-related items. Start saving money, like for certain things, like books, video games, or anything else. You think of a possibility you can do with the money.
I mean, I hope that you people are listening to Karaskin out here, especially you goddamn bronies. He's out here spitting game to you guys, all right? He's spitting knowledge, for Christ's sake. That's what I'm talking about there, Karaskin. Anyway, you want to give any shout-outs, man?
All right, I'm going to give a shout-out to my best friend, Prawn Boy. This is for you, Prawn Boy.
Wait, did you say Rent Boy, for Christ's sake? Get him off, get him off, for Christ's sake. I'm not going to have any goddamn shout-outs to Rent Boy. I mean, Jesus Christ. Jeez, You see what you do? You see what you do? You try to be nice to people, and this is what you get. You know what I mean? Props to Rent Boy over here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Give me another. More beer. You open up another beer, for Christ's sake. There we go. Yeah. All right. Let's get back to Radio Graffiti after this chug here. All right, let's go ahead and get back to Radio Graffiti. 760 Radio Graffiti.
Kill all Brody.
Oh, man, that sounded pretty intense there. 816 Radio Graffiti.
Uh-oh, here comes y'all know what that means.
If you can't understand, you turn your radio down. 201 Radio Graffiti.
There you go. The two Twilight Sparkle Japanese pornos finally came out, and they were worth every...
Shut up, you sick clopping idiot. Shut up. 570 Radio Graffiti. Shut up. 516 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. I just wanted to inform you that Twilight Delicious clip was actually made by Tara Strong. And also, Suspicious Tumbleweed actually is making a gore crop fic called Cutie Mark Killers. I am dead serious.
Oh, my God. Please stop. Don't inform me of any more of this crap, please. I mean, God damn it. Yeah, I'm going to go to Skype callers. We know one actual Radio Graffiti.
Here they come, clickety-clack down the track. It's lots and lots of trains. Two of the greatest train videos we've ever offered. And now through this special TV offer, you get 2 videos for the price of 1. You'll get big trains, little trains, steam trains, diesel freight and passenger trains, even trains that blow through snow, old trains, new trains, fast trains, slow trains, smoking trains, even trains from around the world, plus toy trains, trolley trains, and much, much more. When you order...
Jesus Christ, here we go. The tankies for Ghost, right? Yeah, real funny. Ann and the Wizard, Radio Graffiti.
All right, Tara Strong, you're on the horn.
I'm a melting pot of friendship.
Don't start playing the Tara Strong melting pot of friendship. Don't do it. All right? I mean, I was on a high this weekend when I was out there in Fredericksburg, Texas, out there at the wine festival, sipping on some wine. Then when I come home on Sunday and I see that clip of Tara Strong saying she's a melting pot of friendship, I mean, good God. I mean, it's a real downer, man. It's a freaking downer. And the reason it's a downer is because I am not a brony, man. I'm not a brony. I'm not a brony. Freaking mic, for Christ's sake. I'm not a brony, assholes. 614 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, let's have a 3-way with Ron Paul. We can give each other golden showers while talking about the dollar. To be totally legit. Oh, my.
Jesus Christ, if it's not bronies, it's this crap. If it's not bronies, it's this shit crap. And good God. This goddamn show is supposed to be serious, man. I hate to keep reiterating this. I hate to keep re-emphasizing this. But it's freaking supposed to be a serious show. And every time I start this broadcast, I always start the broadcast with the intention of it being a very serious show and end up takes a right turn into this crap. Oh my God! I'm gonna keep chugging beers, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ! I'm taking more calls here. 250 Radio Graffiti. I got my hoodie on. I got my hoodie on. I got my hoodie. Shut up with the hoodie crap. Shut up. 774 Radio Graffiti.
Hello.
Goodbye. 636 Radio Graffiti.
Thank you for calling PETA. How can I help you?
What's going on?
Nothing. How are you?
I've got this phone number on my caller ID here, and apparently somebody just called my grandmother.
Okay, somebody called you from this number?
Yeah.
Did they leave a message?
No. Hell no.
Okay, well, I can't look up any records, so unless I call you back, I have no way of knowing who called you.
I mean, Jesus Christ, go back in the kitchen, all right?
I'm sorry?
Are you black by any chance?
No.
What are you? You're a Mexican, though. You're some kind of Mexican descent, though, right?
No, and if I was, I don't really think that's any of your business.
Are you South American by any chance?
Nope.
Did somebody just call over here, ma'am?
I'm sorry?
Is there somebody named Mr. E-Bomb or 4chan there?
No, not that I know of. You might have the wrong number.
No. Hell no. I mean, damn it. I mean, this really pisses me off. You know what I mean? I mean, ever since you idiots started making soundboards about me, for Christ's sake, I've got everybody and their brother calling up people, pretending to be me, for Christ's sake, using my voice. I don't appreciate that. You people are getting me in hot water. You people are getting me in trouble, and you have no regard, no respect for me in general, for Christ's sake. And it pisses me off. Damn it. I mean, don't you idiots realize in a cockamamie brain of yours that I come up here and do this broadcast all the time and exude all the energy and effort and time into it, for Christ's sake, and for you to be using my voice to prank call? I mean, do you idiots have a soul, for Christ's sake? I mean, do you idiots have a soul? Jesus Christ. Stop using my voice for prank calls. Do you hear me? Stop using my voice for prank calls. Damn it. Stop it. I'm serious. I will take the necessary steps to implement punitive damages on all those idiots that are using my voice. To prank call. I will take punitive damages down in your ass. And I guarantee you people will rue the day. You will rue the day that you used my voice for a goddamn prank call. You will rue the day. God damn it. God damn all of you. Give me the mic. Bring it back. God damn it. I'm only going to take a couple more freaking calls out here because I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of this is what I am. I'm sick and tired of it all. Texas Troll Radio Graffiti. Christ, you're mixing me with Stevie B now for Christ's sake. That's it. I've had enough of this carpet munching Monday. I mean, you're fruiting up for Christ's sake. You're besmirching me, for Christ's sake. And now you're fruiting me up by mixing me with Stevie B. Good God. Oh, God, I'm glad the microphone is going. I'm glad the microphone is going out on you stupid Christ. I can't believe this crap. You're fruiting up, man. You're fruiting up on a carpet luncheon Monday. And I'm sick of this crap. You know that? I'm sick of it. I'm getting out of here. Get me out of here, engineer. These people don't deserve another show for Christ. They don't deserve any more show as far as I'm concerned. They'll be lucky if I'm here for a Taco Tuesday. They'll be lucky if I'm here for a goddamn Taco Tuesday. Cyber vermin piece of crap. It makes me sick. You know that? It makes me sick. If you want to know if I'm going to do a show, follow me on Twitter. Ghost Politics. Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, you unappreciative pricks. I'm not going to take any more of this. I'm not taking. Get this mic out of my fucking face. Get this mic out of my face. I'm not going to take any more of this ridicule, for Christ's sake. I deserve more respect. God damn it. I'm a capitalist. And I deserve the respect. I deserve the respect accorded that title. God damn it, get me out of here, engineer. I don't care. I don't care how many people are listening. God damn it. Get me out of here right now.
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central. Or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.
Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.